We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
It is Tuesday night fights. I'm pushing buttons. We got Rick Carrillo, James Brashaw getting ready to go head to head. A little change in things since we broadcast, since our advertising. Hopefully you can hear us okay. If you can't, let us know in the chat. Jump in there, Joe. Let us know. Got Hollywood here with me.
Yep. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna sit here and sweat the action.
Yeah. They're getting ready back there. They're racing to 18. They decided to take away the 8-ball set. They're just going to do 9-ball tonight. Or, yeah, just 9-ball, race to 18. So, hold on. Oh, I got to fix that real quick, don't we, before we get... You guys are looking at it right now, aren't you? Let's try this. Yes, you are. So there they go. They got to... Okay, you can... All right, sorry about that. Momentarily lapse. You got a quick shot of that. They just came back, told me they're getting ready. They threw that rack up there. They're gonna get ready to go here. They're taking care of some business. So what we're gonna see tonight is a race to 18. Winner breaks. We're waiting just a second while they finish up some stuff here, and then they're gonna come back and they're going to do the flip to see who gets the first break, and then it's gonna be winner break, and they're going to be having someone rack for them. And they've decided on side pockets and up for the 9-ball only.
That's correct.
Yeah, it'll be spotted in the bottom too. You'll see right now I got the flyer up for our J Balfour tournament, which is coming up in June 8th, and added a couple more sponsors to that. I'll holler out at them, and you'll be seeing them roll by throughout this match as well. We're here at live at Wise Guys in Dixon. It's going to be a great match. Give me just 1 second. It looks like they're coming around. Holler at somebody. All right. Did you happen to notice that they flipped? I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they flipped yet, but
it looks like it because James is getting ready to break.
James must have won the flip.
All right, so
and here we go.
Here we go. James is stepping up, and I would say it's a race to 18 9-ball.
Breaks don't count, or the 9-ball doesn't count in the bottom two corners. Got to be the side pockets and up.
Right on. Don't forget you can join us in the conversation. Hit us up in that chat room. We'll send out your messages along to the players.
Any of the viewers out there, if can you guys hear us okay? Shoot us a message in the text or in the message board and let us know if you can hear us okay.
We got a decent little crowd came down to check this out in person. If you got time, come on down. Otherwise, just hang out with us, throw it up on a big screen, check it out. Looks like he didn't drop anything. So Rick's got shot on the 1. He's going to play a little safety. What's up, Ray? Chris? Hey, text him.
Christina, can you hear us out there okay?
Yeah, she gave us a little. She wondered why. It's kind of funny that when people chatted us just an hour ago from the same room with us. Rick played a little defensive there. Put the 7-ball between the 1 and the...
That was James.
That one was James, yeah. He didn't get it. He hide it too well from Rick, so of course I think Rick's definitely gonna get it.
Yeah, and I agree.
I have a feeling this is gonna be a safety battle. This is gonna be a long race.
Well, this game here will be a safety battle. He's got He's got James locked in behind these two balls here. James probably going to have to get his jump cue out. Take a shot at this, it looks to me like. See if he goes to the short stick.
Yep.
He is.
This match has been a long time coming. These guys have been talking about this for a while. It's
A lot of barking going on.
a lot of barking. Was hoping had little things going a little wonky today. I was hoping I was going to be able to. Let's see if we can fix this a little bit here. Maybe we can.
Yeah, I'm blind. I can't see that far.
I'll help you out. Let's see if I can fix that.
James took a jump at it. There we
That's
go.
a little
And
better. Yeah.
gonna have a bad hit. Bring Rick to the table, ball in hand.
Oh, that's never good. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. We gotta go back to this for a second. He gets the one ball. He's got a nice shot on the two. I gotta fix it. It's gonna get all funky on you.
I was gonna get a flip score. I forgot.
Can get people whispering in our ear.
I can't hear anybody. I got headphones on. I can't hear him when I got headphones on.
Rick drives a 3-ball home there. He's got a good shot on the 4. He could get out here pretty easily.
Nah, this should be pretty elementary. He's jacked up a little bit over the 8-ball, but he pockets this ball and and then I commentated cursed him and he misses.
Isn't that weird how that works? That commentary curse.
I do that to people all the time.
I'm watching it in there and I heard it more in here than.
We got a lot of investment in this match. So James he's got a pretty good cut and he runs a risk of hiding the 5-ball from himself. He's not careful.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Yeah, the main
nice.
thing was not to get yourself in the side pocket there, which he didn't. You just got to make sure you get shape for the 6 here. A little bit of tricky, a little bit of drawback right off the rail and play the 6 in the side pocket if you wanted to. We'll see what he does here.
He has a couple options.
I'm assuming this is the 5-ball.
Yeah, this is the 5. We got the 6 right there in the
See,
middle.
I told you I'm blind. I can't see anything. It's amazing I can play any pool at all. That's why everybody wants to play me for money, because it beat me like a drum. I don't even know what I'm shooting at.
You didn't do too bad Saturday at the Joe Valente Wainwright.
I have 41 players. I got 7th, 8th.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
44.
44 players. That's
44.
not bad for a blind guy.
No, not bad at all for a blind guy. It was a good tournament. Things turned out real well. Oh.
Yeah, the problem is here now he
Now-
doubled himself up on the 8, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think it might go by there.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah,
It's
it'll-
queued up down on it. It might go right by the 8-ball.
Yeah,
It does. Good shot by James.
So you should be able to kick this 9 in the side.
Yeah, just got to stay bared down on their shots so you don't do anything goofy like hit it off the tit or something.
Right. Side pockets are mean. They don't get along with me. So with that one, James goes up 1-0. We'll be back in just a second.
Rack 2 coming up. James ahead 1-0.
I should probably change that. Doing about 100 things at once. So yeah, we did mention they are playing winter break, so winter's going to stay at the table, which is, it's probably an advantage. I mean, I would have to say, if you're going to be you can keep control of the table and keep your opponent sat for a while, you're probably going to be in a pretty good spot.
Well, Captain Obvious over here. You might be the best commentator ever. Well, let's we keep control of the table and
Well,
keep your
that-
opponent in their seat. And hey, you know
in
what
my-
I heard once? Somebody told me once.
If you make all the balls, you win.
If you don't want to lose, you win every match, and you'll never lose
There
ever.
you go. There you go. Well, but that lies the challenge to actually be able to stay in control of the table.
Right.
So we got the 1, but now he's got the 2 ball down here in the corner. We can do this. Work myself a little bit here.
Yeah, I could see that one a lot better.
Oh! Now see, now Rick's gonna come to the table and it's wide open. I don't see Rick having a problem getting out on this at all.
He's got to come down here for the 2 ball. He's got to get it off the rail. He's got to get himself good on the 3 ball here. A little bit of a tricky shot. Got to stroke this nice.
A little
The
too
key
much.
is not to overstroke it, which he may have just
Oh,
done.
yes, he did. Hooked himself right on the 4 ball. I see people piling in there. Let us know you're here. Stop in that chat box. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, give us a wave, give us a holler, give us something. Give us some money.
Yeah. Help us fill up the mug.
Yeah, see that little tip jar down there?
Yep.
Set a little donation, help us out a little bit.
Yep, there's a link in the description of the video. You can't click on the cup on the screen. You actually have to go to the link in the Ooh. He's going to give up ball in hand there. That's not good. But there's a link in the description. You can click on it. It says something like Streamlabs TNT tournaments. You can click on that. It'll take you to a fun little page where you can interact and leave us a donation or a tip and a little note, and it'll pop up on the screen. We'll be able to say how awesome you were for helping us out. And anything you do. That's it. Do. Anything you do share with us, we'll go right back into making our streams all that much better for everybody. So we greatly appreciate it. And James takes that ball in hand, easily makes that 3 ball, comes around real nice for the 4. This table was pretty open, and other than Rick hooking himself there, it should have been an easy out, but that getting hooked in that 4 just stopped it dead in the tracks.
I don't think James wanted to leave himself that long of a shot. I
Yeah.
think he'd have been better off playing that in the corner pocket. Oh, no, wait. See? Once again, I can't
Yeah,
see.
you're looking at the 6. Yeah.
I'm looking at the 6
Well,
ball.
even still, though, I think he didn't. I don't think coming off the rail that far was quite, because he's gonna have to put a little. That shortens up the 6 ball shot. So.
All right, pretty elementary here. Play them all 3 in the same pocket if he wants to.
Nice shot.
He left it a little short there to get it back in the same pocket. He's gonna have to stroke this and go all the way to the opposite rail and bring it back to play it in the same pocket. Or he can go underneath of it. Or he can bump it. Looks like he might be trying to bump it. Nope. Back and forth. There you go.
Very nicely done.
And the only thing you got to worry about here is just hitting it a little too strong and then coming back and scratching in the same pocket, side pocket where he's at. Which at his skill level, it should be no problem.
Yeah.
And there you be. But it was close.
Yeah, it was. So he goes up 2-0 now. And what the heck happened to my sponsors? I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. You'll see our sponsors flying across. These are all the sponsors you see coming across today are a couple of our regular weekly sponsors for our Friday tournament, and then the rest of them are all sponsors for our upcoming Jay Balfour Memorial Tournament. Yeah. And big shout out to them. They're doing a lot to help us out to make that tournament a little better for us when it comes up June 8th, right here at Wise Guys in Dixon. It'll start on-site day of sign-ups at 11 o'clock, but you can also pre-register, of course, like any other TNT tournament at the budiswiser.net at the TNT site. You'll notice a new logo, a new revamped logo, a little brighter, a little happier.
Oh, we have a new TNT logo?
Yeah, I'm working on getting it in here.
I haven't seen it yet.
It did not drastically change. A little color, a little pop to it. You know, just to bring it.
Was that Christina's idea?
It was Christina's idea, and it does look pretty nice. There's Super Kelly back here.
Are you gonna jump in the freezer?
Nope, I'm just gonna throw your shit everywhere.
Nice.
She's gonna throw.
So here we come back now. Third rack of this set.
James up 2-0. Rick better get to work.
Yeah, this one's gonna get away from him in a hurry if he's not careful.
And we all have to be honest here. There's been a lot of joking and stuff going on, and James is definitely the underdog in this match. But hey, got to give the guy credit. He's stepping into the box. He's going to take on Rick Carrillo, arguably one of the best players in Whiteside County, if not the best player in Whiteside County.
He is a national 9-ball champion a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most recently, just actually won the Joe Valente Wainwright Memorial Tournament.
Yep.
Just won that. He also, let's see, what else he this year? He won
the team tournament up in Freeport that you streamed. I don't know what that was for, but
the Alcorn
Yeah.
tournament. Yes, he won that. His I can't never remember that league. His team won the league tournament as well. In was it the Streeter League? I believe it was. His team won that.
So, like I said, Rick's definitely the favorite here to win, but it doesn't mean that James can't win this match. I mean, James did step up to the plate. He challenged Rick and said, "Hey, let's do this." He goes, "I want to play some." And Rick, of course, of course, obliged. A little safety play there by James.
Bet you this is going to probably result in another safety. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, Rick's just going to tap this up, leave it behind the 6 ball. Ooh, he played the 9.
Ooh. Now that, to me, is strange, because I've always heard, it's one of the things I've always heard Rick preach to people is
Safety.
safety.
Hey, he must have felt pretty confident that he can make that 9 ball. Just mishit it a little bit. In Rick's defense, he just jumped off the lawnmower and onto the pool table, so, he needs to get in stroke here just a little bit.
He was trying to hide that 1 ball behind the 2, and it didn't work out for him. Hello, Mr. Andrews. We'll pass that message along to him here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and of course, click on that bell. We'll turn on your notifications to keep you up to date with all of our upcoming streams. Whenever we go live, you'll get a little notification from YouTube telling you, hey, some good action's about to happen on YouTube. Nice play on that 2 ball. Comes back nicely for the 3.
Yeah, we should see from our viewers out there. We got some viewers out there. Hey, you guys, click in the chat and say hello out there. Let us know who's watching.
Say hey, I'm here. I'm checking it out. Let us know who you're rooting for, like Mr. Andrews. He's a Rick fan.
I'm betting $100 on the guy that wins. If anybody wants that action, I'll take it.
That's a pretty safe bet.
Well, I'm a gambler. I'm a risk taker.
Okay, that's definitely a Brisley statement.
Oh, AKA Sam Bagger in the house.
Right. I'm a 2.
I'm a 2. Rick got a little straighter in here than he wanted to be, but
right.
I mean, he can. There's a couple different ways you can play this. Play with a little high side right and just bring the ball back off 2 rails. You're at that rail, and no, he just played 1 rail. That's a nice shot. Just leaves him easy natural shape right down to the 7 ball. Just got to make sure you don't hit it too hard, because otherwise you're liable to follow it right down into the corner pocket.
Caught just enough rail. Yeah.
Come back out for the 8. You should be in good shape here. This should put Rick on the board at least.
That was a nice shot.
And Rick is on the board. 2-1, James Brashaw. All right, Bud's going to take a little bit of a break here. He's got a little running around to do. Rick with the break here. Nice solid break. Makes the ball. Has shape on the one ball. Yeah. Oh, sandbaggers in the house. Me and Sam's got to get together and play sometime. I want a piece of that action, Sam. Now we got Bud back.
Maybe. There might be. Let's try this again. Get this on the right side. There we go. Alrighty. Did I miss anything good?
I think Rick's got himself. Yeah, Rick hooked himself here. He's going to be kicking at the 2 ball. He made a good hit. He didn't get lucky though. He left him pretty much straight in on the 2 ball.
You know, like I said, you noticed we made a small change. Made a small change in the races today. We're actually supposed to do 2 different sets. They were going to play 8 ball. And I guess at some point they discussed it. Got a message yesterday, I think it was, telling me that they decided they were just going to up the race and stay with 9 ball.
1 race to 18. I played a guy the other night. We did 2 races to 25, and I don't know. I mean, I must be getting old. I needed a nap after that match.
Do I want to know how it turned out?
Yeah, you know, but luckily enough, I got the W. I mean, it doesn't happen very often when I'm playing pool, but somehow I pulled out the victory.
Sweet. We'll have to at some point get over and bring some games from your place.
Yeah, we could do that at the old Hollywood's Pub and Pool Hall. You know, we get a little, I've been known to get a little action going at the pool hall there at my place.
He comes back.
And to confirm, it's really not a pool hall. It's just a garage. You know, it's heated and cool. Got the big air. You know, it's got the big screen TV. It's got music. It's kind of like going to the bar, but you know, less congested. Let's put it that way.
Rick was checking the.
Yeah, he figured he was a little close to the ball. Wanted to make sure he doesn't double hit it.
Oh. Well, if you're gonna miss, that's the way you're gonna want to do it.
Yeah, well, the problem is here, Rick's got 2 ways to look at this. He can either try to make the tough cut, or he can just go ahead and hit it and stick it and leave the 3 ball all the way back up at the other end of the table. This, you know, sometimes you're just better off to create distance. So let's see what he does here. He's going to elect to create the distance.
Oh, stay down there.
Yeah, he's hooked on that 7 ball, though. I don't think.
No, it won't go past there. I don't think. He's looking at the
James.
combination.
I mean, he can play the combo here, which would be the hero shot. I would just slow roll it and let the 3 roll up to the top rail and leave the cue ball right behind the 7 was what I'd do. He elected to go the other route, but that's not bad either.
I think he was trying to. He got that 3. I don't know if it's froze the rail or not, but it's close if not.
Rick's just going to bump this off the rail and take the cue ball down by behind the 6-9 over there, I believe is where he's going to go. Or he could draw it back and try to leave it behind the 7. Let's see what he does here. Yeah. Leave the 3 ball back there. That's a really nice shot.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he leaves him right over top of the 7 ball.
Because I think he can almost see the 3 ball. Almost. But I don't know. It's hard to tell with this angle.
Oh, he can kick at it for sure.
Yeah. See one of our new sponsors right there coming across. Property Pride Restoration. How do you say Jim's last name?
Jim.
Jim. You tricked me into saying his last name wrong. Jim C.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
know who I'm talking about, Jim.
Yeah.
How do you say your last name, Jim? Clarida.
Oh, that Jim.
Yeah.
I know him.
I was saying it and it sounded, well, we're not going to say what it sounded like.
Nobody knows how to say it.
But
Hey, people screw up my last name all the time.
he's a new sponsor for our J Balfour tournament. Ooh. It's a tough shot still, though. He left it
Yeah,
right.
what you're going to see here, though, is a hit and stick. Rick's going to... I mean, he could graze across it, I suppose, leave cue ball up table, but either way, he's going to create distance between these two balls.
He's looking like he's going for it.
No, he won't. He's going to get it up right.
Oh, yeah.
Played it right behind the 9 there.
Nice.
Yeah, there was no reason to go for that shot. Although I think Jim might be able to, or James might be able to see. Hey, Jim was here.
Well, it technically is Jim if you want to shorten things up, I guess.
He might be able to see the edge of it though, because
Yeah.
he's queuing up on it.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, not the greatest lead. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well, let's see what he does here. Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, the problem is here is if Rick can see it, he can.
Yeah.
That's another easy safety. A guy of Rick's caliber be able to just bump this ball and hide the 4 and the cue ball behind either the 9 or something there. He may elect to try to go up the table and then leave it behind the 9, but either way, it might be a little tighter. You know, from our standpoint, it's a little hard to see. He might even try to bank it.
That's going to be the tricky part for us is we're not going to be able to tell when they're calling stuff because they don't have to. I mean, a couple of these guys instinctually will. Nice.
I figured he'd use the 9 ball there. Yeah.
Now, see, I was just getting ready to ask you when you thought it would start getting a really safety conscious. You know what I mean?
Well, the key to 9 ball is if you don't have a shot, you know, you definitely want to play the best safety that you can on your opponent due to the fact that, you know, there's not that many balls on the table, and if you got anybody that has any know-how about pool, on a bar box, 7-foot bar box table, it's, you know, it don't. You miss one shot and the guy could be out on you every time,
Especially if you give them ball in hand.
like this.
Yeah, this is
This is what James doesn't want to start doing.
right.
Giving a guy like Carrillo the ball in hand, and then he'll start living up to his name of run out Rick Carrillo here.
Right, exactly. And I think it's something. I think and things like little things like that are really gonna start weighing on that mental part of the game. It's really gonna put you in a weird spot.
Well, you got if all you do is when you come to the table, you got jump shots and kick shots and stuff like that. Pretty soon it gets demoralizing. I've been in them shoes before, more than once.
Getting your ass just handed to you.
It just-
Yeah, just look at that.
I'm a professional at getting my ass handed to me.
That was it. I've often said Rick is a surgeon when it comes to cue ball control. So he ties that one up
2-2.
2-2. All right, so rack 5 now underway. Lost Hollywood. He'll be back in a second. Rick's tied it all up. It's 2-2. We're live here at Wise Guys in Dixon, Illinois. Ooh, Rick drove that 9 ball real close. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was the 1 ball. Remember the side pockets and up, the 9 ball will count on the break. So Rick didn't drop anything, so James gonna come to the table. 1 ball's he's gonna take the shot on it. I don't think he called a push.
No, he played it in the side, and right there. I mean, that might show a little bit of an inexperience on James' parts because that shot there, he could easily just went ahead and cued down on the cue ball just a little bit, shot the 1 ball up there, and left it behind the 4 or 5 or whatever we got here, and left Rick kicking at it. But we'll see what happens here. See what Rick does with it.
It's not going to go clean.
Left
If he,
himself in a position to play safety, though.
Yes.
If it doesn't go in the corner pocket.
right. See, and that's where I was kind of getting to earlier. Is you get into this spot with 9 ball where you get that got to make the ball mentality, and then so many people play 9 ball with just
It went clean.
it did. And he left himself. Pretty sure the 2 ball's right there next to the 7. But so many people play 9 ball. Even I don't, probably not so much these guys. These guys have a lot better understanding. But you run into a lot of 9 ball players that get into as long as as long as something goes somewhere, I'm okay. And then they start just kind
They
of
call that a banger.
kind of just banging things
Just
around.
kind of bang around, see what happens, and that'll work for a little while, but it'll eventually get you in trouble against the better player because
Right.
the better player will
We'll
make
that.
you pay for that.
Right. So he brought that 2 ball way down here. I think Rick can hit it. I don't think he can do anything with it, but he can definitely hit it.
You can see it. He's going to graze off the left side of the 2 ball, try to get the cue ball 2 rails and right back up to the table where he's at. He's jacked up on it. He might not be able to see it as good as I think he can.
Ooh,
Nope,
no,
he couldn't.
he couldn't.
He was stuck on the 7.
Kind of waves that shot off a little bit. Don't forget, you can definitely join in the conversation with us in the chat room. I see some people hanging out watching with us.
Yeah, say hello, man. We're lonely over here. We're sitting back in the corner all by ourselves.
We're way, way away from the action. And granted, you will have to, I know some of you might be wondering, well, how do I chat? I can't find a place to do it. You will have to be logged in with your Google account or YouTube, which are basically the same. So you can't just randomly chat. You actually have to log in to a Google account, which isn't real hard to make. You just, there's a couple clicks here and there, and you're all set. It'll help you log in right there on the screen. So you can follow.
Me and Bud are sitting so close together. He actually said, "Thank me for showering today."
Well, I was telling him, I'm really sorry I didn't.
And I'm sitting next to the garbage man.
Right. I didn't do garbage today.
You didn't do garbage today?
No, I was at home all day dealing with the joys
Oh, that's
of...
right. You had a plumbing issue.
Yeah, I had dealing with the joys of plumbing issue. I do have to say, I had a gentleman from most plumbing, and I'm not even sure what their whole title was. I guess they've got a new shop out in Rock Falls as well, and they're dabbling in all kinds of plumbing, heating, and all kinds of... Oh, goodness. That was... I hate to even throw this out there, but that was kind of a rookie mistake.
Yeah, he just didn't check his angle there, and it happens.
So
But see, this is what you can't be doing against Rick,
Right.
though. Rick's a good enough player where you give him an open table, 4 balls on the table, he's gonna get out on you.
Oh, yeah.
95 to 99% of the time. Hey, Bill on the Hill.
Bill on the Hill.
Bill on the Hill is in the house.
What's going on, buddy? Yeah, I have a feeling he's probably going to be out here.
I got a little story to tell you about Bill on the Hill.
Uh-oh. Is he going to be okay with it?
He's all upset. He's all upset at himself. He gets knocked out of the tournament this Saturday at the Joe Valenti Wainwright Memorial Tournament. He's all upset that he got beat, and we're standing outside, and I said, Bill, you better go check the brackets. I'm pretty sure you got the money. He goes, no, I didn't get the money. I said, yeah. I said, go over and check. I said, I'm pretty sure you got the money. Sure enough, he goes over, checks the bracket, comes back outside, big smile on his face. He goes, well, I'm a lot happier now.
Nice shot. So with that one, Rick goes up
3-2.
3-2. All right, so Rick, where did my score go? Oh, I turned it off. My bad. Sorry about that. There you go. So Rick's up 3-2, breaking rack 6 of the set. Put up the Hollywood screen here.
Yeah, you gotta put it up on the big screen.
There
I'm
we go.
telling you, I can't see that far.
So it drops the one ball in the break, got the cue ball down at the bottom of the rail. Or the 9 ball down at the bottom rail behind the 2. The cue ball's up here against the side rail, about the second diamond. He's
Hey, one of these days we're gonna get enough donations in that cup. We're gonna buy the really expensive cameras,
nice shot.
and then I'm gonna be able to see what's going on.
Right, we'll be able to see all the stuff on the table and
We'll be
everything.
able to see the dirt on the balls.
Yep.
Because nothing I hate more than dirty balls. You know?
Well,
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Dirty balls is not a good thing.
No,
I'm
no.
going to tell you that right now. Dirty balls is not good for your game.
No. So he's got the 4 ball left right here. About he's getting ready to shoot at. He's gonna probably run that up table and stop the cue ball by the 7. Comes off the rail just a little bit because he's gonna cut the 7 and come all the way back up the table, which I'm sure he will. If I was a betting man, I'd say I bet you he brings that. I bet you that cue ball ends up right around 1 diamond up here, right in the corners of the diamonds. I could be wrong. Oh, I forgot to share stuff. Let's see if we can get that taken care of here while we're watching. Only been England's. So he's going to cut the 7.
I'm trying to get the phone. The sound on my phone to shut off, and finally I just got it.
It's alright, it makes you sound important. Hey, look at that. Oh, see, now you should have bet me I picked the wrong side of the table. And then it comes back down the table. He's going to get a nice bump off the rail. That one's going to be a quick one. So with that, Rick goes up 4-2. 7th rack of the set.
Rick was down 2-0 and just fired back 4 games in a row here.
So he drops
Making another ball on the break.
The 6 ball. 4. Just the 6
Not
ball.
very good shape on the 1 ball, though. I think you're probably either going to see. Well, he's not going to push out here. I think he might even get risky and try to go ahead and bank it right back here at the same pocket that he's at. No, going to flex to play to try to play safety. Did not get the safety in. Still left him tough, though. I mean, he can elect to either cut it all the way down in a corner, which I wouldn't do, because I just don't have that kind of capability. I'd be trying to slow roll it over into the side pocket, keep shape on the 2 ball.
Well, that's the pretty thing about where we're at right now is the fact that we are behind this mic and we can just talk a bunch of mad crap.
Yes, well, he did what I would have tried to have done, and probably with the same result. Oh yeah, I've never missed a shot back here. Ever.
No,
I'm actually undefeated from back here.
Yeah,
Nobody's ever beat me in a game of pool from behind the mic ever. Not
Oh,
one.
I'm absolutely undefeated,
Yeah. Well,
and I'm always right.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm always
Always right.
never been wrong in my life from right here.
So we're here live at Wise Guys, Tuesday night fights. Mr. Carrillo is up 4-2, a race to 18 9-ball. They're playing winter breaks. They do have a racking. I don't know what would be the word for the guy racking. I don't want to say referee because he's not really the referee.
Well, he's not refereeing. They just wanted to designate somebody to rack it so that way nobody could complain about, you're doing this, you're doing that, or whatever, you know.
I believe it's Mr. Forbes right now taking care of the racking.
Who is it?
Mr. Forbes, Mike
Oh.
Forbes.
You know what? I wasn't even paying attention to who was doing it, but I think you're right.
I think he said he was making that for a little while. And there's a nice little crowd here hanging out. You can hear there's another game going. You might be able to hear it. There's another pool game going on.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on there, but my guess would be Kenny French is one of them playing.
Oh yeah, I'd be willing to bet that. I'm sure he would probably take the action.
That guy's always looking for action.
Kenny did real good Saturday too. He finished second.
Yeah, actually, he was in the hot seat. He waited for Mr. Carrillo, came back from the one-loss side and double dipped him,
I'm very proud of him.
which is no easy task.
No, and it was a pretty good. It was a great match to watch. If you didn't get a chance to, if you didn't see it, go check out the. I put it together. We had some crazy internet issues over there. No fault of anybody. Just when you're slave to Wi-Fi, you have these issues. We had some internet issues. So it kind of pieced together. I believe it ended up being 6 parts. A couple of them are kind of hard to watch. They're real short, choppy segments. But I did put all the videos into one playlist, so you can click on it on our channel, and it'll just automatically play through for you, so you can watch 99% of the action. With the internet problems we had, we did keep up with all of it, and you got to see all the final matches for sure, which we did play. We ended up leaving the Whiskey Barrel. We went over and played the final three matches over at the Corner Tap. Didn't get to commentate through the end of it as like I would have liked to, but at least we still got to see a good match.
But I did hear some. It's funny you bring that up. I did hear some good news between Facebook and YouTube. Now, of course, I've heard this. I just heard this on another stream just the other night, that YouTube and Facebook are getting with the music industry, and they're trying to get it all set up to make a deal to where, as long as you're not promoting the music via YouTube or Facebook, and it's just secondary background, they're trying to get it to the point where they're trying to make an agreement between them, so guys like you and I could do our stream where we're really doing this about pool. We're not promoting any music. We're not running a dance club. We're not doing nothing. We're trying to do a pool match, and hey, if somebody's playing some of the jukebox in the background, then so be it. But we're not here to promote the music, even though I like the music.
Right. Well, we're not trying to make any money off of it.
Yeah, we're definitely
I lost track of where I was at when am I sharing. Nice shot. Dude, I've said this a couple times.
Rick gets a little too deep there, though.
I was just gonna say I've said it a few times about Rick. He most of the time has just amazing cue ball control, and it's one of the things about him that I like watching, because sometimes it was just it almost sickening how well he could place the cue ball. And of course, I say this after he doesn't place it at all near where he wanted it.
I'm not much of a betting man, but I'll bet he cues down on it and just fires it right in and bank shot.
Oh,
I'm going bank shot here. What do you?
I don't.
Hey, let's bet a nickel. Let's bet a nickel. Oh, he's setting up to cut it right when I say that.
No,
too.
I think he's banking it. I think you're right.
Oh.
Oh, and I think
He needs a lucky bounce.
Oh no.
There's a big woo goes over the crowd.
The crowd, yeah. I actually have it. You know what? I'm gonna show you something. You might be able to hear this. I'll show you here this.
Well, we got sound effects?
I'll show you here.
Oh, we might have sound effects.
I forgot about something. We can't.
It gets better, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
can't share it with the crowd yet. We could, but we'll see. Well, I'll show you here after this set. So James drops that one. He goes up to 3 to 4, so he's down just one.
Just down one game.
All right, so 8th rack of the set comes James. He's in charge here.
Well, he's only down one game, so he's still in the game here. He's fighting.
He is.
Grinding, so to speak.
Bring the Hollywood screen back. There we go. Ooh, that was loud.
I mean, you could turn that part all the way down. It doesn't matter if I hear that or not.
Just if we were seeing anything.
Right, that's fine.
We're a little behind the mic conversation, sorry.
Yeah, you have to be there
You
for
had
this
to-
conversation.
Yeah, that part meant nothing to anybody but us. So James drops nothing on the break. Rick's going to come to the table. He can't get to the one ball.
And now you're going to see what's called a push out right here, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to try to push the cue ball, leave James tough, and then James will have the option to either shoot the ball or give it back to Rick. because I definitely don't believe he's in a position where he could strike the one ball comfortably. And
He called. Oh no!
oh, I thought this was a cue ball down here. See, folks, I got a blind. I told you. Look at that. He locks it right up behind the 8 ball.
That was beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and say he meant to do that, but
Well, definitely a little luck involved there, but that's 9 ball for you.
right, that is, and which surprises me that they. I mean, I think that they dropped the 8 ball for time constraints because they're both busy guys. They both have.
Well, everybody's got day jobs, and if we play a set of 8 ball and a set of 9 ball, especially with the 8 ball set, and I mean, if you got a tight match, heck, we could have been here till 1 o'clock in the morning.
And I honestly, I thought we'd be a little farther along than we are.
Bad hit by James
Yes,
there.
James gives a ball in hand. Not a horrible ball in hand, but I'm thinking he's probably going to get stuck with something he don't want to see.
Oh no, he's just Rick's
I'm-
gonna roll this cue ball right up, and his goal is to lock it right onto 3, which
Oh
he
yeah.
did.
Hey, Jeremy, Mr. Coy in the house. What's up, buddy? We got quite a few people hanging out watching us. Stop in the chat room.
Hey,
say hi.
ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Coy is here, the Whiteside County kid that lives in Lee County. Hey, the Whiteside County kid, all the way from Lee County.
He managed to get a hit. I looked away for a second. James managed to get a piece of that. And managed to get. Oh. Wow.
That's what happens when Jeremy Coy's around. He's always distracting people.
Distracting. Yeah. Stop in the chat box. Say hey. Let us know you're here.
Yeah, we got some viewers out there.
Yeah.
Say hello to Bud over here. You don't necessarily have to say hi to me, but you got to say hi to Bud. I mean, Bud works his
Holy
butt off.
Buckshot.
Oh, we got Buckshot that's in the house now.
All right, look at that. Let us know who you think's going to come out on top. Throw it in the chat box. We'll put you on the spot.
Yeah, if you got any questions, we'll be more than happy to answer them. Well, actually, Bud's going to answer them. I really don't know anything.
I'm going to try to show Hollywood a picture, and he'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, that's how I read. I just look at the pictures.
He does really good with stick figures.
Yeah, he's good. Holy Christmas.
Jumps it right off the table.
Wow. I didn't see that coming. I'm not sure I even understand that one. I would be willing to guess that James is probably a little agitated by now.
Well, I mean, he's still in the match here. You just can't. You can't lose your head here. This is a long match. It's a race to 18. You're
Right.
gonna have your ups and downs. And one thing that you got to learn in the game of pool, you got to keep your head about you.
Right.
And anybody that's ever seen me play pool, well, back in the day, I've probably broken more pool sticks than well, the only person that I know on the planet that's probably broke more pool sticks than me would be Earl Strickland, and he's broke a ton. But I'm in the 35 range of broken cues, believe it or not. Oh yeah, I'm up there. Up there. I had to take a second mortgage out of my house just to buy new cues.
Don't forget as well, hit that like and subscribe button. If you're a new subscriber, that'll help us fill up our little mug down there too. You'll get to see a cool little TNT coin drop into that mug. So help us fill that out with subscriptions. Hit that subscribe button. And of course, like we mentioned earlier, there's a link in the description of the video you can click on. It'll take you to our tip page where you can share a little tip with us to help us up our stream game, bring you some more views, better views, more fun stuff, and you can interact a little bit with us through that page. There's some cool gifs or gifs or however you wanted to say them, because everybody says that thing different. You can drop us a little note, and you'll be able to get a little shout out to you. Your name will slide across the screen as it drops your cool coin into the jar. So anything you do helps out. Doesn't pay me or Hollywood at all. It just helps make the stream that much better for you. So
The only pain that I ever do in pool is when I get in action with somebody and I have to pay them for handing me my ass, so to speak.
Rick's got
That was if he makes this ball, which I'm not going to try to curse him, which I didn't. That was a great out right there.
That was. He played that well.
be right back. I gotta run outside.
Alright, so there goes Rick breaking rack 9 of this set. He's up 5-3. Excuse me.
Now, what James has got to do here, he's just got to make sure that can't let Rick get too far out in front of him here. He's got to keep him within range, keep the pressure on him. Because if you let Rick get out a few more games on you, he's really going to start free rolling on you.
Huh.
You just left him.
What the?
Give him the option here. He can either try to play the 8 there in the corner, slide it off that.
He's
Oh
got
no,
the
he
one
pushed.
here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got the 1, the
Yeah,
2.
I'm sorry. I thought he pushed. I just walked in, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a break.
Tries to hide it behind the 4 there, and it doesn't work out for him.
Yeah, he's left Rick a bank shot here, or
Yeah.
he could play a little bit of low left here and bring it right back and hide it behind that object ball that's right by his cue ball there. It just all depends on what he elects to do here.
It's definitely not an easy shot, but
No. But Rick, I feel Rick's starting to get zeroed in here, so.
yeah, I mean, the farther into this race it goes, the harder it's going to be I think, to beat him unless he makes his own mistakes. I mean,
And we said from the beginning, I mean, James is definitely the underdog in this match here, but hey, you got to give the guy credit. He stepped up and he said he could have played anybody.
Right.
He went for the top guy. So you got to give the guy credit, because I wouldn't even do that. And I've done some pretty questionable things in my life that we're not going to talk about on the channel here.
Got yourself into some spots.
I've gotten myself into some positions
He
that
tried. He tried.
probably
to hide the
shouldn't
one.
have been in. Let's just put it that way.
He tried to hide the one. Ooh. He didn't leave him an easy shot. That's
Now
for
he
sure.
doubled him up here. The only shot he's got here, he can play the combination, or he can try to duck. He's looking at the combo. I, on the other hand, here would just skim the. I'd skim the one ball and try to hide it behind that three ball there, but he's going to try the combo. So let's see what happens here.
Nice shot.
Very nice shot. Shape.
Nice. Very nice.
Hey, he even got a little bit of a round of applause back there. I heard it. Now the balls are pretty wide open here for him. He just needs to bear down, make his shots, and get out like he's supposed to here.
Don't. You gotta keep the score on your head. That's gonna be one. I think one thing is just not be so focused on the fact that you're down.
Well, it's. I mean, well, in this case, this is a big game here. I mean, if you're only down one instead of, he misses here and he could be in a lot of trouble. I don't think he's particularly happy with this shape here, but he can go 2 rails.
I think he probably wanted to come off that rail a little more.
Yeah, he's going to cut this in the corner. He'll go 2 rails, come all the way down, and get shape.
I just got challenged by an 11-year-old. You want some, Carson?
Now wait a minute. Does he want
I don't-
to actually fight you? because if he wants to fight you, I'm gonna put my money on him.
Me too.
And actually, if he wants to play and pull, I probably put my money on him too.
That little man can shoot. That's no lie.
He's gonna be he's the player of the future around here.
I looked away for a second and missed it. He missed that 4 ball. Look
Well,
at
he got a
this.
really nice rub off of there, but then he went ahead and
Yeah.
tied up the 8. But what you're gonna see here is he's gonna play this 6 in the corner, and he's gonna try. See, he's lining it up here. He's going to try to hit this cue ball off that bottom rail and go over there and knock that 9 out of the way to free up the 8 ball.
And it'll probably, if he does it right. Oh.
He did get it, but I don't think he can see it. He
There's
might
a-
be able to kick behind it, no, he's going to go ahead and skim to the left side of the ball here and try to leave him tough. And didn't quite get her there.
No. That's.
Now see here. Here's where James has got to think about what he's doing. He doesn't have to try to play the hero shot. He doesn't have to try to make this down in the corner. He can hit and stick this ball right behind the 9 ball and just leave Rick tough. Let's see if that's what he does. That's what he's supposed to do. There you go, James.
Very nice. Well played. He's got it out for me, man. Carson's got it out for me.
He does, doesn't he? He might have to give you a little weight on the table. I don't know.
He probably shoots more than I do right now.
Oh, I guarantee you, that kid's hitting balls every day.
Carson did well. He finished 3rd in his age group in St. Charles this year.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did.
He shot real well.
I believe there was like 750 kids in that match, wasn't there? Or no?
I think you're close. It was close to 700.
But no, all kidding aside, the kid plays good.
Yeah, and he did. He shot well. There was a decent. There's a decent. I can't remember how many, but he shot well. He finished 3rd. He qualified for Vegas.
Yeah.
He did real well.
All right, big shot here. All right, James makes it 4-5.
Nice. All right, so Carson has informed us there were 31, and it's out. And if I remember, he's actually going, isn't he, Brett? You guys are gonna go out there. Because
He goes to Vegas in
goes
July.
To
It
Vegas
says.
in July, he's gonna go and represent. That's awesome. Maybe a good reason for me to take a vacation and go to Vegas. And Maria was telling me that the other day they're going out there.
I believe
Maria-
they're out there now, aren't
They
they?
should. Well,
Or is it next week?
no, there's this next week. We have to ask Kenny because Kenny's going too.
Well, I know the VNEA is going on out there
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know it's not yet because Kenny and them are going for that because Rick's going too, if I'm not mistaken. So I know I was talking to Maria about it yesterday because Maria, we were talking about not yesterday, Saturday. I was talking. We mentioned Saturday that Maria finished what was second overall in the Women's Open singles in St.
Yeah,
Charles.
she played really, really well.
Played really well. Their team, the ladies from Cardwell's, their team did pretty well in both the open teams and then I believe they played the second chance. They did pretty good. Do we want to talk about how you did?
Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to explain. There was some drinking, and it's like I played blindfolded. I'll be quite honest with you.
We did stream a couple of them. We did get.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get a chance to watch that, don't watch that.
Don't go back and check.
No,
that.
you don't want to see any of that. It won't teach you anything.
There are a few things you will learn not to do.
Oh, from start to finish. That should be the actual video. Do not do this. And then they just have me play, and then that's exactly teach you what not to do.
All right, so here comes James. He's gonna break rack 10 of the set.
All right, he's still in this match, 4-5.
Oh, yep. Michael says Maria is out in Vegas now.
Oh, she is out there now. Okay.
Do you know when her first match is? That'd be nice to know. I have to look that up, get some of that stuff posted.
There you go. Someday we can go to Vegas and stream matches out there.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
If we could only figure out a way that we could get somebody to give me a few $1,000s to gamble with while I'm out there.
Right. Not only get us.
I wouldn't even get out of the airport and I'd be broke.
Right. You're just lucky they don't have games on the plane yet. So
Oh,
James,
if they figure that out, I could be broke halfway to
they're
Vegas.
throwing you out of the plane halfway in there. So James breaks, gets nothing, and leaves a just horrendous. The cue ball's down here. Let me get to the Hollywood screen here. The cue ball's down here. The 8-9 right on the center of the table. One ball is over here tucked up with the 3 ball in the middle of the table.
Well, I think you're going to see a push shot here. If he's just going to go ahead and push it out.
So for those of you not familiar, Rick called it push shot, which means he can just basically do anything with the cue ball, and then James will have the option of either taking the shot or pushing it back to Rick, and Rick would have to shoot the ball. It looks like James is going to go ahead and take it.
Well, it's a fairly easy. It was just a fairly. All you had to do is just get off that rail, and you used the. I believe it was the 9 ball. Use it as a cushion. And that's a good shot.
Made me mad. I thought you would get. What are you talking about, Carson? Michael says Mr. Goodman tells us we need teams start in Vegas on the 28th.
No, I could have swore I seen the stream running
The
yesterday
other-
for the VNEA, but
I think Maria's out there for singles. The singles stuff probably started already. Some of the singles.
oh, okay. Well, I believe that's what I was watching because today they had some tournaments running on one of the streams that I watch, and I know that they had some singles matches going on because I was watching some of that today while I was at work. Because that's what I like to do when I'm at work. I like to sit around and watch pool streams and somehow try to get paid for it.
Oh, Maria's out there for ACS. That's right. I'm getting those confused. So James got that 1 ball. Pockets of 2. He's got the 3 here, just in the middle of the table, and the 4 is just off to the top side of the table in this view. Oh, he's mad at you.
Oh, he's mad at me.
Because he thought you were going to get third on the tournament.
Well,
Nice shot on the 3-ball. Next week for BD singles. That's what Michael said. Did you book all these trips for them, Mike?
yeah, he's like he's the travel agent
The
for all the
travel
pool
agent.
players in the area. Now, Michael Goodman, I mean, he's one of the best pool players around in the area, and yet we can never get him out to play.
Now, I saw him at St. Charles get pushed around in a wheelchair, right?
Well, yeah, he
Had knee surgery or
he
something?
blew his knee out.
Goodness gracious.
Mikey Goodman's the only person I know that can blow out his knee playing darts. No, it's a true story. He'll put it on there. He'll put it on
Oh,
there.
he's going to
Ask
Vegas.
ask Michael Goodman if he ever blew out his knee playing darts. I guarantee you the answer is yes.
Plays that 5-ball. Uh-oh. He broke that 9 out and then put it right in his way. Boom. Michael's going to Vegas the 26th. Are you playing singles or teams, Michael? So James has got himself in a predicament now. He's gonna have to at least kick at the 6 to try to at least get a hit. He plays it right. He kicks and makes it. He'll be in pretty good shape. Ooh. Well, he gets a nice little hit on it, but I don't see that turn out well for him.
Well, the thing about it is Rick's just got to get up here. He's got to bear down. I don't think you'll see him play safety here. I think he'll go ahead and go for it, try to play it down the rail, because if he does, it's natural shape to the 7-ball. He just got to make sure he hits this one square. And he did.
So then he's got the 7 in the corner. Around nicely for that 8-ball.
Yeah, Mikey Goodman's next trick is he's gonna blow his other knee out sitting on the couch watching TV.
Well, there's oddly.
He's left himself a little tough cut here, and make sure you don't scratch in the opposite pocket. Yeah, all right, it goes up 6-4.
Yeah, that probably helps.
See, there we go. Hey,
There's
how you
Hollywood.
doing? Hey.
Helps by
We got faces for radio.
Yep. So yeah, a little sneak peek into it. Mike says he wouldn't doubt you.
What about blowing out his knee?
Sitting on the chair. Yep. So Rick breaks up
He's got the. Yeah.
up rack 11 and scratches. So James gonna start off this rack here. I was getting there, Mike. Sorry, a little slow. Had to show off Hollywood's mode.
Yeah, you know, I'm a pretty unattractive guy. Every once in a while, it's like a horror show watching me. You know, the stream suddenly turned into like, I don't know, Friday the 13th. I look a lot like Jason.
He's got a long.
Hey, I bet some girls would say I look better with a mask on.
Look at that shot.
Very well stroked.
He's gonna play this a little tricky here, getting off this 2. You got the 3 balls way down at the other end of the table, behind some stuff. I suppose he could probably get around this 2 off the rail.
That's probably what he's gonna do. Hit it way too hard.
Yeah, way too hard. I don't know if that'll. I don't know if that'll go up past that 5 all the way up.
His best shot here is to, go for the safety. He's got to try to put the key ball somewhere. Leave Rick tough here. I don't think he's got to cut up in the corner. No, he doesn't. He goes ahead and lets the duck, which is exactly what he's supposed to do.
That was well played. Well played. This. Hell.
What do you mean, Cal Stage? WTH? What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck?
Oh,
What do you
look
mean,
at
what the
that.
heck?
And he's gonna get
We
a
got a
luck.
pole match going on here. It's 6-4 Carrillo.
Oh, okay. He got a nice little leave out there. I think James can see it a little bit.
He might be able to see the edge of it. If not, he's going to go ahead and kick at it. The key is to kick at it and leave a gap. He's got the kick part. He left the gap. And that's about as tough as you can leave him right there. A lot of distance. I don't know if he can see. I don't know if he can see it clearly or not.
Is this rigged?
Yeah, it's by far rigged.
Oh, absolutely. Hollywood and I are pulling strings, making the balls go.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got a button back here that
Yep.
that makes them hit it too hard. When,
Oh no.
Not good shot there by Rick Carrillo, leaving an open table for James.
Yeah, that didn't go at all like anybody expected it. Yeah. It's nice seeing Brubaker Saturday too.
Oh, that guy is one of the most fun guys you're ever gonna hang out with.
I joked with him because when I first got there, I walked by him and he kind of looked at me and he didn't remember me from the Alcorn tournament. He didn't remember me at first, and I told him, I said, well, I think I got there.
Oh, you only sat and commentated with me for about, I don't know, an hour and a half.
Oh, I know he probably doesn't remember much of that. If you didn't get a chance to check that out, definitely go over to the TNT channel and check out some of the Alcorn tournament stuff. The video later in the day when we switched rooms, Mr. Brubaker sat down with me. That was some classic stuff there. Nice shot. Super nice guy. His wife was there too. She was the
Yeah, I've never
true
really
hero.
got the pleasure
of
to meet his wife. I've seen her around and stuff like that, but I normally just I talk to him. He's entertainment enough.
Oh, she's an absolute sweetheart, and she did an amazing job taking care of everything at the Alcorn tournament. Don't let Mike fool you. I mean, he might have put it together, but she did all the hard work. She took care of all those awesome raffles they had going on, and she kept things going. She did a great job. It was awesome.
And James missed a shot there. I think he may have gotten lucky and hit the 6 ball. I can't tell, but
Yeah, he can get it, but I don't know how much he can do with it, other than maybe play a nice safety here. I don't know. There might be enough room. He might be able to sneak in there. Rick's looking.
ooh, we had some noise go through my headphone. What was that?
Oh.
What a bank shot!
Nice. We hear little notification sounds on my computer.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. I don't think anybody else hears that. Looking like Rick can get out of here pretty easily.
Yeah, Rick's looking to go up 7-4 here.
And with that shot he does, 7-4. Okay, Rippy. Can you type that in English, or did they go too far in that gallbladder thing today?
Yeah, you still on some medicine from that gallbladder? I mean, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I have that one. I've read it like 3 times, and then you said something, and I was like,
I'm
I have
confused.
no clue, dude.
I'm really confused. All right, Rick, with the break here.
Yeah, that was. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a couple of minutes now, and I'm gonna go out and bet that when he explains it to us, it's gonna still make no sense.
Probably not. And then on the next time he sees me, he's gonna punch me in the face. But
So Rick breaks that one up, doesn't get anything. He's got the cue ball in the middle of the table, 1-3 in the corner, the 2, the 9 ball's way down here.
James is gonna play the combination. The tricky part is here to make sure that you leave yourself shape. Oh, he went ahead and he
Look
played
at
a
that.
safety. He ducked in behind the 3 ball, which is a nice shot. But Rick can still kick and hit this.
Yeah, and probably play an even better safety out of it. And it's funny that he made that shot, because I again was getting ready to ask you. Now, do you think being down 3 games, is he going to be a little more safety conscious than he has been?
No, he's definitely gonna have to be. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Cal, I felt bad for you. You had so many fans there. I figured I'd go ahead and just fall apart right there with only 2 balls on the table, so you could move on and make a little more money than me. Because I know you need the money, and let's face it, as much cash as I got, I didn't need the cash. So there you go. That's why you won and I lost.
Ooh, they're playing around with this 1 ball quite a bit.
But no, that might have been the worst shot I've ever had in my entire life. Straight in shot, and I just chunked the ball right off the table. It was a thing of beauty.
Ooh.
Hey, but I will say this, Cal. I'll take a rematch. We could do a Tuesday night fights, and you can come up here and play me anytime you want to, sir. We'll get on the stream. You bring a wheelbarrow full of money, and we'll see what happens there, bud. I take my chances. I'm not much of a gambler, but I'll play and see what happens.
Wait a minute. Did you just say you're not much of a gambler?
Oh, no. I don't gamble much more than, a buck at a time.
Now, you said that, not us, Cal. Just so you know. Just make sure everybody understands that.
Well, Carrillo will do that to you sometimes,
It's better than Carrillo pissing down your leg.
Right.
Unless you're into that sort of thing.
They're still playing around with this 1 ball. They moved the
Yeah,
9
well,
ball.
it's gonna take a seat here.
Yeah, it's James is gonna put it away. Uh-oh. Ooh.
He tried to scratch, but
Yeah, so he's got the 2, 7, 9, and 5 kind of tied up down here.
you might see a big swing and a bang here, but I don't think James probably not gonna do that. He's probably gonna try to figure out a way to get it safe here.
He was looking at the combo, but I can't.
No, he
Oh,
played
did.
it. And he
Nice.
made it. What a
Oh.
shot! But the problem, and therein lies the problem with that shot. I mean, it's
Right.
knowing where that 2 ball's gonna end up.
Right, because now you're in a spot where you have to either make this 9 ball or you have to get it completely away from that 2 ball.
No, he might be able to duck here, play it down, 2-way shot.
Oh,
Yeah, and he made
look
it.
at
That's a
that.
heck of a nice shot.
So with that nice shot, James
Brings it back within 2, 7-5.
7-5.
Rick Carrillo still up. Okay, there we go. Got Christina doing the racking now.
Yeah. We'll sneak a shot of her. Let's get her in there real quick. There we go. There's Miss TNT, as she's referred to. James gonna take a look at it. We mentioned earlier they are playing winter break. Just for those of you who might have just joined us. So, staying at the table afterwards. So James is breaking rack 13 of this set. That's not a bad idea, Kyle.
That is probably the smartest thing I've ever heard Cal State say. We need ring girls.
Hey, just
I never thought about that. Hey, our viewership would probably go way up.
Oh yeah, look at that break, nice.
We could just show the ring girls walking around. The match could be going on. We don't even stream that. We just stream the girls walking around. And oh, by the way, there's a pool match going back there. We don't know what the score is or anything, but they're playing.
We'll just play the audio from the pool game. Let the ring girls wander around.
Right.
We've got this streaming thing all figured out.
We got
now.
it figured out. Hey, we stream like nobody else.
So James got his shot on the 1. He dropped the 2 ball, the 4 ball.
Have we had a break and run out yet?
I do not believe so. Now that I'm thinking about it, no, I don't think we have. So James pockets the 1 up in the corner. He can still see this 3 ball, but I'm not sure what he can do with it. Not sure how much. The angle's hard to tell from where we're at. How much of it he can see. Oh, a lot more than we thought. Oh, but he's gonna get lucky with the leave here.
I think you can still see enough of that ball.
I think he can still cut that. It's Buckshot hanging out with us here. You can hear him holler a little bit.
You should be able to cut that 3 ball.
Oh, well, we hope she's okay, Rippy. But still, what you said made absolutely no sense, and we're still waiting for the explanation. We have no clue what that meant. We've had experts look at it.
Oh, way overcut that ball.
But he's gonna get hooked on the.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. might
He
not
can
be
still
able-
play it. He can play it off the rail.
Yeah,
He
it's
can't
going to be
he-
natural to come back out to the center of the table for the
Yeah.
6 ball.
Uh-oh. He hooked
He just got
himself.
himself in a little bit of hot water.
No, he can still get by there and hit it. Rippy says it was his wife with the issues, not him. But I told him he still needed to explain what he said because it still doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's a funny ball.
Oh, she wrote that, not you. Okay, well then she needs to explain it.
Yeah, because I'm completely confused.
It makes
So
no
it was
sense.
her gallbladder got worked on, but they gave you the medication. Is that what's going on?
Now, we got a handle.
Can I get some gallbladder medication?
Right. So James got the 6 ball up in the corner. He's got a decent enough angle where he can probably play off the top rail. He's gonna bump to the 7.
Oh, better get a good bump, and I believe he did.
Yeah.
That could have gone real bad real fast. Well, we know that.
I always have meds. James is looking to get it back to within 1.
Got a good chance at it. Would you read what he? That doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid to even read it back to you, Ribby, because if I read it, I would sound like I was having an issue.
Well, you do have issues.
Well, yeah, but this one make me sound. Whoa, look at that.
Very nice
Very
shot.
well played.
James, look, hey, he's going to pull it within 1. 7-6.
Looking to take the lead.
No, I can't take the lead.
Well, well, after he wins 2 more.
That was a very nice shot.
You got to
So
go to
James,
commentary
6
school.
to
You don't
7.
know what you're talking about. You can't take the lead if you're 1
If he
behind.
wins 2 more, I just said.
Oh, well.
It's Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You figure it out and let us know what's going on because I really want to know what got said.
I'm not. I'm lost.
There's one of the ring girls, Christina.
Yep, there's one of the ring girls.
We get Buckshot out there. He could be a ring girl.
There you go.
Yeah, that sounds about smart.
Our viewership would definitely go down then.
That all depends on how many cold beverages I had in me before I walked out there.
I think it would also depend on how many our audience.
Yeah, that would. Yeah. If our audience drank as much as Cal Stage, then everything would be funny.
So James is going to come to the table to break rack 14.
Yeah, things are getting serious here. James isn't going to lay down, like we said earlier. He's definitely the underdog in this match. However, he's not scared. He's not gonna run and hide. He's gonna play this game, and he's here to win.
Yeah, I'm not. I'd be lying if I said it. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it would be this close. I would. I didn't.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people out there that thought that Rick would just flat out run away with this, but James is showing he's got heart. He's got all the courage in the world. He's like I said, he's here to win this game.
Yeah, he's not.
You don't show up to lose.
No, and he's got a
Unless you're
legitimate.
Larry Lefevre.
Well,
Well, yeah, but that's why we're behind the mic.
right. I can't. Nobody can beat me out of money from right here.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
if there's a way,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
sure
gonna
you
say
can
there's
do
a-
it.
Yeah, if there's a way,
I'm
somebody,
pretty sure if
I
anybody
can
could find a way to
usually
lose
figure
money
it
behind
out.
the mic, it'd probably be. So James is breaking rack 14. Nice break, and looks
Six
like.
ball.
Yeah, he dropped a ball with shape, I believe, on the one. If that's
Did
the.
he?
No, he
No,
didn't
he didn't
drop
drop
a
anything.
Oh,
We got the.
it
one,
did come up
two,
dry.
three,
Okay. Yep.
4, 5. There's a 6, 7, and 9 right around. So Rick, you with that
Good
shot
chance
right
of
off
an
that
easy
bat.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Rick's caliber. He's supposed to be out here. He slow roll this down. Oh, he hit that a lot harder than I thought he would.
Look,
It's supposed to be a little duck goose here.
Yep.
might get our first.
He
not
didn't
breaking
want to.
one.
He didn't want to touch that
No.
though. I mean, he did get lucky. He didn't tie the ball up.
Hello there, Mr. Goldring. Oh, look at that. So this is what I was talking about before. Just surging. Just
Well, his problem is here though. He's got the.
he's got to get past.
He's got the ball up here by the 9 ball that he's got to. He's got to somehow get to this. Let's see what he does here. He don't like it either.
Yeah, because it's tricky because you can't. He didn't leave himself a lot of angle to play with off the rail. To follow behind that 7.
Well, what you might see him do here is you might see him put a big draw on this ball, come off 2 rails and get it to come back out towards the center of the table is what you might see, and he's queuing down on it, and that's how I'd hit it and do it just like that. That's about the best way he could have done it. But now his issue is the 7 ball.
Right. Saw that.
Hit
Stay
that
out of there.
about as good as you can hit it.
Right. And left a good angle off the 7.
Absolutely.
Jeez.
Oop, sorry about that.
Look at this.
He's firing now.
Oh,
That's what they call firing on all 8 cylinders, folks.
wow. Beautiful.
That didn't last long.
No.
Rick goes up
There's
8-6.
the first ERO.
He didn't break it, but he ran it.
Well,
So,
yeah, run out at least.
so Rick's up.
8-6.
Taking a momentary time out here. Look, they found another ring girl. While we got a second here, you see these sponsors flying across here, and you'll notice I got labeled as our table sponsors. They're not all the sponsor plugs you see going across right now are sponsors for our June 8th J. Balfour Memorial Tournament. We've got Mama Semino's, Wynell Cab, both very loyal week-to-week sponsors for our Friday tournament. And then we have Affordable Window Tinting and Repair, Jack's Detailing, and you can find both those guys, Affordable and Jack's, in the same building. They teamed up. They're in that shop right across the street from Ken Nelson on North Galena, 1011 North Galena. And we got quick quality signs, Effervescent vapes, and City Cab and Property Pride Restoration. All of them helping us out with our J Balfour tournament coming up in June. So here comes Rick. They found a new ring girl back there to take care of stuff. He's going to be breaking up rack 15 of this set. He's up 2. And just came back here to give us a thumbs up.
And also, we do have the Scotch Doubles tournament coming up this Saturday at the place.
The place in
In Rochelle. So if you want to get a partner, you come up there. I believe sign-ups, I want to say at 11 o'clock. And I mean, you'd have to double check the information on that. I believe place should start somewhere around noon, I believe.
I just talked to him because I actually he said the bar opens up at 11. Sometime after 12, they will start after they do rules and speech. So yeah, play will start sometime after noon. As of right now, as long as things go well, I will be out there streaming some of that tournament.
I changed my mind now. I'm drinking.
So if you can't make it out, you'll be able to check it out on the TNT channel. Just make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and click the bell to turn on your notifications. Always eager to go help shine the spotlight on the sport wherever we can. And of course, anything Terry's doing, TJ, I love helping him out. He's come down here for our Friday tournament, helped us out quite a bit.
Yeah, TJ, heck of a player.
Oh yeah.
He's come over to my place at the old Hollywood's Pub and Pool Hall. We've won a few rounds before. We always seem to manage to break even, though. I played him one time for 8.5 hours. We broke even. And then the other time we played 11 hours later, we broke even. So, yeah, that's a lot of pool for not making any coin.
Right.
But I look at it this way. I didn't lose any either.
Right. Yes. You gotta find the light there, but gotta find
Well, it
the
all
light.
depends on what you... Oh, look at the combination. Look at that James.
Wow.
Beautiful shot. Gets it to 7-8.
Wow. Very nice.
Brought that off the 3 beautifully. Hit the 9 square right into the corner pocket.
So brings it back within 1. He's definitely staying in this game. He's not letting him get away, which was something he really needed to make sure to do.
No, he's got this match close.
Because if you let him you give him enough of it, you give him enough of a lead, he's gonna run away and finish it off, and it'll be over. Boy, we gotta get a shot of our new ring girl here.
Is that Pat?
That's Mr. Bothie out there taking care of racking things up. Well, thank you, sir. Look at that. That beautiful.
Oh, you threw it up there.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah.
Thank you.
One of our J Balfour sponsors is actually here in the building with us. Go out back here to this Hollywood screen. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
Hey, what we need to do is get a screen back here, that size over here, and put it over this and put it this way, and then I can see what's going on.
Well, and if I wouldn't have been so behind today, I was planning on doing that. That thing is heavy. That's the last stage before they started getting light, the flat screens.
Yeah.
That thing is fucking heavy, dude.
We'll see if we get people to donate in the little cup down here. We can get a donations going, and we can get ourselves a better TV screen that I can see.
Absolutely.
Just because I can't see.
Just because you can't. And I forgot my longer cord too. Otherwise, I'd have hooked it up so everybody else could have seen what was going on. But So here comes James is gonna break rack 16 here. He's wandering around somewhere. We kind of jumped over there early to get a shot of our new ring girl because our other one was preoccupied. And now she's hurting me. She's headed back.
Hey, that's just
how it works.
No, that's how it is with all the girls I meet. They just slap me for no reason.
Just bait that.
Well, they probably have a reason, to be honest with you.
They never
but-
share it. They just. Oh look, EJ's here. How you doing, buddy? Go. Good match going on. Good match. Oh,
Yeah, it's close match, 7-8. Brashaw hanging right in there.
Big shout to EJ, him and his pops, letting us come down here and hang out on Tuesday nights. Giving us a wicked cool bartender, Kelly over there.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever met Kelly. It's the first time I've ever seen her anyways.
Well, I think you have before, but I don't think you were all together there when we were here.
Hey,
last
are you
week.
saying that I was drinking?
You may have been.
I very rarely drink. Well, all right.
Well,
never mind.
let's just let that one.
I
go
don't.
before we get
I'm
out
not
of
even gonna dig myself a hole. But I will say I'm driving tonight, so there'll be no beer drinking going on tonight. Not on my part, anyways.
That tastes entirely good. They are playing to say one is better than the other.
Let's see what Rick can do here. This is a little bit of a tricky shot here. It's gonna make the two.
Nice.
Yep.
He's got
All
the
right.
3 down here in the corner then.
Very nice shot.
4, 5. For those of you wondering why I'm counting out the balls like that, I'm actually showing how I would where they were on the screen. It's
Hey,
helping.
we need to get one of them little teleprompters where you can draw the lines and
there you go.
everything. That way I know what's going on.
It's another cool thing.
And then if we could figure out when I'm actually playing the game, somebody could draw the line for
Right,
me,
there
so
you
that way I
go.
can make more than 2 balls in a row.
I'd be hard pressed to say he doesn't get out here.
Oh, well, Rick's caliber. This is supposed to be elementary. He's supposed to make this and get out. Key is here is not to overhit this. He elected to go 2 rails, and now I don't think he hit it hard enough. He's left the bank on the 7 ball.
Beautiful. Nothing but pocket.
The only bad part about it is he's queuing past the 9 here a little bit, which could interrupt the stroke a smidge, but doesn't seem to bother him. And he's running around the table now like he's on fire, getting in stroke. Rick's supposed to be going up here. Let's see if I can not curse him.
Nice.
And he makes it 9-7 Rick Carrillo.
There we go. Rick's gonna step up here to break rack 17 with the set. He sees skirting. He must honestly not know what she typed.
What's that now?
Oh, he hasn't. He still hasn't answered us about what that. And I think it was because he doesn't know what she typed. He said something about it. And like I said, I'm trying whether it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it means either.
I thought maybe he'd be able to go back in the chat and take a look at it to tell us, but obviously not. So.
Well, Rick's got a nice clean break here. Let's see if we can see somebody run a rack out here for a change.
Hopefully you didn't commentary curse him. Nicely played. Get past that 6. Yep.
Yeah, the key is he left himself tight on the rail. He didn't want to do that. I mean, it's nothing that he can't deal with, but
Right. Yeah, I think we could see one. Got a pretty easy shot on this 4 up. He'll be able to get that 6 pretty easily. I actually, today as I was sitting at home dealing with my, probably went a little farther up than I wanted to. As I was sitting at home dealing with my plumbing issues, a plumber come by and I actually was playing I had the feed up on the stream from the asked me one point, is this match going on right now? No,
But tell him to get his cues out, and
Yeah,
you
let's
know,
go.
all that money you just spent on the plumbing. Okay, you know, come down. And, was that most plumbing that came over?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they always do good work.
Yeah, this guy was, I feel horrible because he told me his name a couple times, but I can't for the life. Oh my Christmas. Oh no. Oh.
Rick runs down to the 9-ball, rattles it in the pocket, almost, as we say, into the other pocket.
Wow.
And James steps up,
That's gonna,
makes it 8-9.
oof. That was rough, dude. I'm not gonna lie there. Alright, so here comes James. He's gonna break up 18th rack of this set.
No, we got ourselves a good matchup though, because James, like I said, I've said it once, I've said it twice tonight. James comes in as the underdog, and he just put his refuse to lose underwear on, and he's here to play.
Nice break. Drops the 8-ball.
I don't believe he's got shape on the 1.
Q's there. 1, 2, 3, 4's there. 5, 6, and 7 and 9 are tied up at the bottom of the table.
The problem is here is, I mean, he can roll out, but where do you roll out with Rick Carrillo shooting next? That's the problem.
See, and that's one of them things that has always
He's
been.
going to go rail first. He's going to go hit it.
It's always, the push out has always just been such a hard shot for me to even understand, because it's like,
Oh, he kicked at it and missed it. That's exactly what he didn't want to do.
right.
He'd have been better off pushing out.
That would, and you know what? That would have been a great push shot, actually.
No, he could
called-
have pushed. He could have pushed it just past the 1, and
Right.
he could have left him a tough cut in the corner. You know, he could have. The best thing he could have done there is just pushed it down, left the ball all the way down there where Rick's at now, and just left it straight right on the rail and left him dead, so he couldn't queue up on the ball.
Oh. Oh. Well, that was strange.
Hey, you don't see that happen very often. Ball in hand miss.
Yeah.
I think what he was trying to do there is he was trying to hit the 1 ball down and carry him it off. I believe the 7 down there by the 9, so he could get
great.
that ball loose. I
Great.
think that's what he was trying to do, and he just mishit it. I'm not gonna swear to it, but I believe that's exactly what was going on there.
You can always tell with Rick when that determination steps up a level, you know.
No, he's going to be upset with himself from missing that 9 ball in the last rack.
Oh,
But he's got a pretty. One thing you got to be when you're a pool player, you got to have short-term memory.
Oh,
Otherwise, this game will get at you.
No. That
I mean,
was
well, just like that there. I mean, he's trying to make that ball, and he just. Sometimes you just get a little out of stroke, a little out of sorts. James got some pressure on him, and you know, Rick's got to come to play.
This is honestly the strangest game I've seen in a minute.
What you're going to see here is I think you're going to see Rick come down off the round. He's going to try to bump that 9 right here and still get shape on the 2.
Oh my goodness!
Exactly what he tried to do. See, he's trying to free that 9 ball up so
Right.
that when he does, so for the out, so he can get out.
And it almost seems like they're. It almost seems like they're trying so hard to get things broke out that they're. I mean, obviously they are. They're trying to break things out so much that they're foregoing pocketing the ball they're shooting. But
You
not
see
by,
right like there, James made a great shot there, but the problem is he hit that way too hard. The one ball, he turned the one ball loose, and now he's got to either carry him off the 1 to make the 5, or he's got to combo into the 5, or he's got to bank shot it, and he just left himself tough. But let's see what he comes up here with. I think he's going to play the combo shot.
driver's side.
He did. He got lucky.
Yeah.
Got a little lucky roll there, but that's once again 9 ball. I don't believe the 1 will pass the 5, so I think what you're going to see here is we're just going to slow roll it down there, bump the 1 past the 5, and try to hide it right. Keep the ball just tight to the rail. I think that's what you're going to see. Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. I mean, ideally, what he would like to have done there is that 5 ball roll out just a smidge bit further and freeze him behind it. But
Well, we got the
oh,
5
that was a
first.
bad hit.
Yeah,
I'm sure
definitely
he's
got
seen
the-
it. Hit the 5 ball first.
Yep. Not even an argument there.
Now Rick could choose to play a complete safety here because he's got the 3-6 here. I believe that's the 3-6 over there by the.
This is the 4. The
3 and
6
the
ball
4.
win that combination.
The tough part here is getting from the to 1 ball to get good on the 3. That's the toughest part of it.
No, I'm sorry. This is a 2 ball.
Oh, it is the 2 ball. Okay, I'm sorry.
This is the 2. This is the. I believe that might be the. I mean,
The 4 in front of the 9.
I think that's the 4
Oh,
9
it
7.
must be.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the 2.
Yeah, that was a heck of a nice combination shot
So
there.
then yeah. This is gonna be a.
Now you might almost see him play another 3 ball combination.
Right.
Nope, he's going to go ahead and get on the other side of the 4 ball and play that in. It's just
Yeah,
the key here is getting from the 5 to the 7.
Right. And the combination would have made. Well, no, I guess it would have made it hard to get to that.
Well, you got to get he's aiming it up now. See, he's got to get on that. He's got to get on that 7 ball so he can get back out for the 9. He
Well,
may
he's got to
elect.
play the 5 first.
Well, I know that, but what I'm saying is he's going to make the 4 here. The key shot to this.
Oh,
There he goes. He kicked it out of there, but now he's.
right back
Now
where it
he
was.
kind of kicked it almost right back in the same spot. You're just going to see he's going to come off 1 round, and he's got to lay it right down in here where he's aiming.
Come off of 2 rails.
He might, yeah, he could go 2 rails here, or he might just go 1. I'd elect to come 1 rail and just leave it out there. He just didn't hit it.
Killed
Get it.
Wow.
Now he's left himself in a bit of a pickle, but I think what you're going to see here is I think you're going to see him kick at it. He's going to kick at it to make it. No, he's looking to see if it's frozen. He's going to play safe. He's going to try to kick it and freeze it right there. Yeah, he didn't want to do that.
That just changed this match.
See, in that instance, if kick it from the other direction, try to make the 7 ball. You get lucky, you make it, you got natural shape. If not, then you're giving up the game because he sold out on a safety there. I'd rather lose the game trying to win.
True. Yeah, because that's not how you want to give it up.
No, you don't.
tied up. James is breaking.
And we got ourselves a pool game, 9-9.
He dropped the 8 ball on the break, and I believe there was another one, wasn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, just the 8 ball. He dropped the 8 ball. So he's got these lines for Hollywood. I don't want to distract him too much. So we've got the 1 ball just off where it started the day here. And then the 2, 4, 6 kind of over off the side rail. 3 and the 9 are on the bottom, and then the 5, 7 up at the top. So he should be able to kind of break the little 3-ball congregation up here.
Yeah, that's what he tried to do there. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the roll that he wanted. I think you're going to see him duck and play safe here.
Right. Oh,
And he.
returning the favor.
That's
from
what
that
you
last
can't.
game.
I was just going to say that's what you can't do right there.
Returning the favor from that last game there.
Now, the thing about it is with Rick, he just needs to get stroke here. He just needs to bear down.
Look at that.
Very nice shot. Probably got a little straighter in than he wanted to.
Oh, yeah, he can still get past that. Though. Get up to that 4.
Yeah.
That,
The key is about a little bit easier shot if he just left himself an
Right.
angle where he could use the rail instead of trying to put some draw on it.
yeah. Yeah, you'd rather get there naturally than have to manipulate it.
But like here, he's just a little short on this ball to get to the 6, but he go
He's got to play the 5.
or down here to the 5.
Yeah.
He got there.
Rolls eyes. Nah.
Nice shot.
Now what you're going to see is he's going to pocket the 6 in the right-hand corner and draw it off the rail over to the 7.
Oh my God.
Big draw here. Here it comes.
Jeez.
Like it had eyes.
Yeah. I said it earlier. It's almost disgusting how well he controls his cue. I mean, and look, he's gonna just barely bump the rail. 9 ball, nothing. Just it's disgusting.
10-9. Mr. Run Out Rick Carrillo takes the lead. I see we got Jim down here asking what they're playing for. And in all reality, we generally don't discuss exactly what they're playing for over the stream. I mean, that's usually between the 2 guys playing. If they want to tell you what they're playing for, we'll go ahead and let them give you that information because, let's just put it this way: they're playing for a few bucks.
More than likely.
Yeah, you could buy a few nice dinners, let's put it that way, to the winner. It's kind of like the winner chicken dinner type of a thing.
There you go. So Rick broke. He dropped the. Oh my God.
God, he has really made an uncharacteristic
Yeah.
lot of misses tonight that you would not normally see him do. And I mean, I'm not going to make any excuses for him. I mean, he had a long weekend, played a lot of pool over the weekend.
Yeah.
He was running around on a lawnmower all day, mowing yards for the lawn care service that he owns and operates. But hey, James had to go to work all day today too, so no excuses. You gotta, you get a matchup with somebody, you gotta come to play. James has come to play.
He definitely made this worth it. So he came up, the 2, he put the 2 in the corner, came up around, he's got the 3 here next to the side, the 4 is just up the way from it along the same rail. Then the 5 is down in the corner, the 7 and the 9 are in the center of the table, or bottom center of the table, and the 6 is up at the other end of the rail. She blamed Okay, but that still doesn't tell us what she meant to say.
Okay, yeah. So, Mike, you're home now. She blames it on autocorrect. So we still need to know what in the world were you talking about?
Well-
Because we're sitting here confused. We don't know what the hell's going on.
What was it supposed to be? Normally, you get those autocorrect sentences where you go, "Oh, that's what it's supposed to say." This. None of those. Nothing there was even. You weren't even. Yeah. I don't think he got where he wanted to be for the 5. He moved a lot of. Oh, look at that. That was a
Backed
nice
it in there like it had eyes, but he's got himself on the rail here, and this is the problem is not so much making the 6, is getting yourself an angle on the 7 ball here. Distance is always
Yeah.
what makes this shot tough. Slow rolling in, which is a nice shot. Now he's got the perfect angle here. All he's got to do is just concentrate on ball's pocket speed, make the 7. The cue ball will come right back up for the 9 ball. Just got to make sure you bear down and make the shot.
I will say, not what I expected altogether, but the match is absolutely living up to what I was. Nice shot.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Basic pull shot,
Right.
pocket speed,
Nothing
automatic
fancy,
shape.
just doing what's supposed to be done. With that, beautiful out. James ties it back up at 10. All right, so it's all tied up. 21st rack of this match. Here comes James. Yeah, I am.
James is looking to pull up a monumental upset here. I'm rooting for the guy.
He's.
I'm not supposed to root for anybody from back here, but
But-
you know what? I'm rooting for James. I want to see James put it on Rick Carrillo tonight.
He said it. There you go. Hollywood has made it known. So
I'm
James
cheering on
break-
James, and
No,
he's made this match 10-10, and I'll bet you out of everybody that's watched this stream or everybody that's even heard about this match said there's no way James can win this match, and here he is 10-10. It is now a race to 9 for the whole kit and caboodle, and James is here to play.
So Rick elects to push there, and he pushes into the 4. James sets him back up to the table. Tells him, "No, you go ahead and take it." So Rick gets a shot at the 1. That didn't go quite like he planned. There's a mess down here. We've got the 6, 7 in the one far corner pocket. The 5, 4, 5, and 9 are tied up right there in the bottom middle of the table. The 8 balls in between those 2 groups of balls. The 3 is by the side here, and the 1 and 2 are back up top. James looks like he's shooting. He shoots a combination and then wads everything up even more.
Yeah,
down
he
here.
tied himself up, so
And-
now he doesn't have it.
Yeah,
He
now
doesn't
he's-
have a hit on the ball. That's the problem with taking that shot there. When you hit it that hard, you turn loose of the cue ball a little bit, and that's what you can't do in this game. But see if he can get a kick and a hit here. And he goes around the 1. Leaves Rick ball in hand.
And he's lining up the combination. Rick's going for the kill.
Well, if it's there, he'll take it. One thing that Rick does real well is he combos balls real nice. And now, of course, that I said that, we'll see what happens. Yep, right in.
With that, Rick takes back the lead.
He's done that to me a million times. That's why I knew that.
It takes back the lead, 11-10. All right, we're back.
Real nail biter here.
Yeah.
11-11. We had to go off air there just a little bit because we had some music playing and we didn't want the video to get shut down.
Hey, you know, you hang out in bars, you gotta listen to jukebox once in a while.
Hey, it's really weird now. I can hear you in my ears.
I changed the microphone setting. I had it set differently, and I mixed up my little pictures on the microphone. So
Wow. Well, whatever you did, this is perfect.
all right.
Because
Hollywood-
I'm not only blind, I'm deaf too.
All right. Well, Hollywood's happy now. So it's
Yeah,
all
I can
good.
hear it. What a bank shot.
Nice. So he's got. See now, I can't even see it right if I'm not looking at the Hollywood.
There we go.
So he's got the 3 and the 4 right there. The 5, the 8, and the 6 and a 9 are up next to each other. Everything's at the bottom of the table. I think he's cutting the 3.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It goes
Uh-oh.
in.
Oh,
That was the biggest concern right there.
that was harsh. This match is living up to everything I was hoping it would be. To be perfectly honest with you,
Yeah,
We couldn't ask.
Rick's not running away with it. That's for
No,
sure.
he's and as bad as it might sound, that's got to be a win for James. In the fact that he didn't get steamrolled, because you know,
Well, like I said before, I mean,
everybody.
nobody's given him a chance to win this match,
No.
and he's done everything to prove that he belongs in this match.
Oh, absolutely, and I think it's awesome. I think it's great. I'm glad it's going down like it is because, you know, James he's no slouch. It's not like he just like
Oh no, it's just Rick's one of the top-notch players.
he's a national 9-ball champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, when it comes to games, I mean, Rick's more of an 8-ball player than he is a 9-ball. To be quite honest with you, I mean,
Right.
Rick in a gambling situation would much rather play 8-ball. I know that, but I mean, let's put it this way. I mean, he ain't no slouch in the 9-ball department
No.
either.
So that one puts him up 11 or 12-11 now. All right, so we're live here in Wise Guys, downtown, well, not downtown, down in Dementtown in Dixon. Rick stepping up to break rack 24 of this set.
A big break there, but
He didn't get anything. He hit the 1 ball, something fierce though. We got the 1 balls up here, the 5 and 7 along the rail, 6 cue balls tucked in behind the 4. The 8 and the 9 are across from each other here, just below the side pocket, and then the 2 and 3 back here on the other side of the table towards the bottom. I'm guessing there's going to be a push.
Yeah, he'll push on. And he's going to want to leave as much distance as possible. He might have even left him a jump shot, it looks like here. I think you're going to see Rick give him this shot back if that's the case. And he has. I don't even think Rick even went up to look at it. I think he
No.
said, go right ahead, James, have at it and teach me something.
And Shane looks like he's just going to try to.
Oh!
Oh!
And it drops in.
That was beautiful.
James says, you want me to show you something, Rick? Watch this.
That was a nice, and look at that lead he got on that 2 ball as well.
Watch as I pull a rabbit out of my ass.
Right. That was beautiful. What?
And that's what the old saying is, same guy shot that one. Same
Yeah,
guy. Same guy.
I'm like absolutely kind of dumbfounded there. That was strange.
Well, he didn't leave Rick much of a shot, though. He left him a safety option,
Right.
which Rick did. Now, you see, in that situation there, he created distance between the ball. He hit it behind the 3, and now he's got him kicking at it.
I think Rippy might be right. I think the shot on the 2 was a little tighter than we probably could see from here. Got it on the way back.
Rick does get James does get a hit there, but I I suspect you're going to see another safety from Rick
Right.
here. He's got a couple of different ways he can go about hiding the cue ball here. Let's see what he does. Yep, back down table, hide it right behind the 6. He didn't quite get it there, but he's got blockers.
Yeah,
The
he's
8's
got the-
there in a way.
Won't be shy. We see got ourselves a nice little gang of viewers here. Stop in the chat box, say hi to us.
Even if you don't like us, just
Right. Make fun of Rippy or something. Right?
yeah, make fun of Rippy. Rippy's fun to make fun of.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, well, James went to go make the kick shot there, and
Missed it.
he didn't miss it by much, but he did miss it.
Enough. He missed it by enough.
And the bad part about it is I believe he has the 9 ball sitting right here hanging in the pocket.
But we like you, Rippy.
I mean, Rippy, I like you. I mean, I don't care what Bud says about you. You're all right in my book.
It's nothing you ain't never heard.
Right. No kidding, right?
So I'm seeing Rick getting out here. Everything's
Well, all you're going to see here is Rick's going to come down here and he's going to get...
Do you think he's gonna playing for the combination then?
I think that's what you'll see. I believe that's the 9 ball that's sitting in the
Yeah, he's
corner
got the
anyways.
6-9 here.
Right. He's going to...
Combination with Karen, but I think you think. I guess the question.
I mean, he
would
can
be,
get in behind the 6 here, but I think what you're going to see is he's going to come back out towards the center of the table and play the 6-9 combo. But
What the Christmas?
as they say, shut the front door.
Wow! I didn't see that coming.
Neither
I think
did
we doubled down on the commentary curse right there.
Yes, we did. The double whammy.
Double whammy. He's gonna go back and watch this and be cursing us.
I'm sorry, Rick. When you listen to this, I apologize right now.
It was all Rippy's fault.
Yeah, we'll blame Rippy.
But my crazy ass was doing it, wasn't I?
Rigged. By far rigged. Hey,
I told you we got little strings, magnets, and buttons back here.
yeah, we're
pulling all the shots from back
we
here.
can tilt the table to the left, to the right. And he's got to put a good stroke on this just to get over to the 7 ball. Got to make sure you don't leave it short. Yeah, he left a little bit of a tough angle on it, but this is not.
We've seen him pull off some decent stuff today.
Just got to make sure you bear down, make the shot.
no.
And that's the problem with shots like that. You lose
Yeah.
concentration. You're more worried about shape on the 8 ball, and
Right.
you just, we've all done that.
Mr. Troxel in the house.
Nope, unfortunately for James here, it's crunch time now, and it's going to be 13-11, and James is really going to have to bear down now.
So with that, Rick jumps up to 2-game lead. It's 13-11. Here's our flyer for the Jay Bolfer Memorial Tournament we've got coming up in June 8th. We'll be here at Wise Guys in Dixon for that. On-site sign up for the day of it. The venue starts at 11 o'clock. Play starts at noon. And of course, you can still get registered for that online ahead of time, save a spot as long as you're here by draw time, which is about 11:45. And there's still some time, about a little over a week, to get your shirt order in, and so you can have that shirt ready for the tournament. You can find information about the shirt stuff in the event page on Facebook. Check out the TNT Facebook page, and it'll lead you to that event page, and it'll show you all about getting a shirt ordered. You can either pay for that through PayPal, or you can get a hold of me, come down and see me at Wise Guys on a Friday night, or Friday night during the tournament, or Sunday during leagues. I'm usually here, so you can always get a hold of me then and take care of things. Always a way to get a hold of me, always a good way to take care of things. So come on down, check that out. It's gonna be a ton of fun. A bunch of really great sponsors helping us out with that. So if you got time, come do it. And I always forget to say this. Recently announced Mr. Ike, I'm saying that right now, right? Jerry Ike of Blackheart Q's is going to be donating a soon-to-be finished custom Blackheart
Oh, and
Q.
I can't wait to see this cue.
He's supposed to be sending me pictures because it's not even done yet. He's literally still in the process of building it, and as soon as he gets it done, he's going to send me some pictures. He'll be raffling that off during the tournament, and the proceeds will go to the Balfour family. So come down and be a part of a, obviously a great cause, help the family out a little bit, and get a chance to win a beautiful cue. Which
He makes beautiful pool sticks. Let me tell you.
I'm itching to see the pictures. I know it should be coming soon, so we'll have those.
I'm definitely showing up for that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a little donating. I'm dead money in the pool tournament, but I want my shot at that pool stick. I want that. I want to take that home with me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably be dropping a little bit of coin on that myself.
Now, I don't know. I don't know what the retail value is on that cue, but I'll bet you it's not cheap.
No, we talked a little bit about them. I don't want to speculate and go out there yet, but we did talk a little bit about some of them. They are not cheap.
No, they're not. But you get what you pay for, and
Yeah.
when you get one of them cues, you're getting a nice cue. And
at that.
we just seen James, miss the one ball there. He might be starting to feel the pressure a little bit. It's getting deep into this game, and he knows that he can't. When he's got an out, he's got to be getting out here from here on out,
Right.
because otherwise Rick's gonna keep this 2-game lead, and he ain't gonna let it go.
No, he's gonna jump on it and playing winter break. Once if he keeps getting out and taking it, he's been so close. We have yet to have a break and run. We've had a run out, but not a break and run.
Yeah, we had Rick with the run out, and then
Yeah.
bobbled it over there in the
Yeah.
corner pocket. It almost fluked it into the other
Yeah.
corner pocket, but just didn't quite make it.
So he's got the 6 over here by the side. Kind of little cut shot on there. Gets that. Oh, he wanted to get
Nah,
a
he
little.
left that a little short. He wanted to be almost straight in on that ball, but I mean his quality of play. He'll line this up, draw it off the rail, and there you go. Leaves him a good angle for the 8, and he'll just pocket the 8 ball and let the cue ball naturally roll down. It'll be natural shape on this 9 ball right here at that angle.
It's been an absolute.
Oh, he went ahead and
all the
must
way
have had a
around.
little bit different angle than what I could tell here
Yeah.
from the monitor, but
Really.
leaves him straight in.
Yeah. He's gonna find the perfect leave. So.
Yep, 14-11, Mr. Runout Rick Carrillo.
Lemony Christmas. Wow. Too good. All right. That jukebox, man. I'm gonna go pull the plug on that bad boy. I told her to turn it off. We'll see what happens. So we're 14-12, Rick. Oh my goodness. But it worked.
He
Maybe-
might have got a little lucky there and hid
Yeah.
behind the 9 ball. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's getting down close, you know. You start feeling the pressure a little bit. That normally, you know, a shot like that, Rick makes, you know,
Right, that was-
99 out of 100 times.
Yeah. But like you said, he did get pretty lucky there.
And James is going to have to kick at this and hope to get a roll here.
Ooh. Oof.
Yeah, it could have been worse. I mean,
He could have missed it, I guess. I could have missed
yeah,
the
could
ball
have just
altogether.
missed it completely. And he makes Rick have to make the ball and retain shape on the 9 ball here.
He's really gonna look at it.
Well, he's got to hit this 8. He's got to hit the 8 ball. He can either just draw it and leave it over on the rail, play the cue ball or the 9 ball back there, about where the 9 ball or the cue ball is, or hit it firm, get it up off the rail, and play the 9 ball down in the opposite corner there. So we'll see what he does. Oh, he missed. That's 2 8 balls in a row he's missed, and still left him tough.
Both of these guys have missed shots that I wouldn't expect either of them to miss. There's been a couple of them that you're just like, they caught you completely off guard. Just
No, if James cuts this in the side, hits it with pocket speed, the cue ball will come back around and give him shape on the 9. I don't think there's any threat of him. I don't think there's any threat of him scratching if he cuts it in here. He's just got to put a nice stroke on it. Now he's looking to possibly bank it. But from our point of view, it looks like he could roll it in, cut it in the side pocket, let it come a couple of rails out, and he'd have a shot on the 9 ball. Let's see what he does here.
he gets the cut.
Yep, and that's all he had to do.
Yeah. Take a second, gather yourself, make sure you
Yep.
make the right choice.
And now right here, you just want to take a deep breath. Make sure you're lined up on the ball. Just bear down and make the ball.
Don't overshoot it. Don't try to force it. Just beautiful.
And there you go.
So he stays.
We
within
got
the game.
ourselves a ball
Yeah,
game, boys
this-
and girls.
He's not going down without a fight. And I'm
No,
really-
he is not.
I'm enjoying that. All right. James got it within 1. 14-13 Rick. He's breaking rack 28 of this match. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the 9 ball might go in.
Oh. And that one would have counted. They decided beforehand side pockets and up will count. Bottom 2 were going to be spotted, so he threatened to tie that up right there. That
Yeah.
was
The only bad part that he's got here is he's got the 9 ball hanging in the pocket. He
Right.
didn't make a ball, so now we're gonna have to see what Rick decides to do here.
right because he's got the one over here at the side, and then if he gets around this, he's got the 2 ball with the lane up towards the 9. So he's got the 1 here by the side, the 3 just off of that, the 2, 6, 4.
No, he's lining it up right
Yeah,
now.
he's lining it up.
He's gonna come out here. He's gonna slow roll down here just enough to get the cue ball just about back center table. Just about right about there.
Right about there.
And
Yeah.
now he's gonna play the 9.
Yep. This one's gonna be over quick.
Well, he's got to bear down. Now, we've been watching him miss
Yeah,
shots, so
we
can't count our chickens before they hatch here. He's got to put a good stroke on it,
And he
made it.
So with that one, Rick brings it back to a two game lead, 15 to 13. This match is turning out to be absolutely amazing.
And hey, and why we got just a little break in the action here, don't forget, boys and girls, if you, want to get yourself a Tuesday night fight match right here at Wise Guys, we can line you up, TNT tournaments. If you want to issue a challenge out there to anybody, and we'll be more than happy to come out and stream it for you.
Yeah, you can pick the venue as long as.
Yeah, we'll travel.
Yeah, as long as you can get it lined up and whatever, get a hold of us. Just hit us up on BC there, Facebook, website, or just email us and we'll work out the details with you. We're all about promoting the sport, giving it the coverage that it needs, the coverage it deserves. So yeah, don't be afraid, don't hesitate. If you wanna call somebody out and do it.
Yeah, we have camera, microphones. We will travel.
Yeah. We've been known to leave the house once in a while.
I leave the house all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, nowadays, I try to stay home as much as possible. It keeps me out of trouble. Like, jail, for example.
Right. So Rick breaks and doesn't get anything. Leaves James a shot at the one all the way up at the top of the table. James goes ahead and...
Yeah, he was trying to duck it in behind the 6 over here, and just didn't quite hit it hard enough. Now, Rick here, he's got some choices. If he could thin it off the one ball and try to get it behind the cluster of balls down here at the end of the table, I think that's what you're going to see here. He's going to play it off there, come down, try to get it behind this cluster. He's got all these blockers. Didn't quite get it there, but he still left him tough. What he was trying to do, he's trying to get behind that 6 ball that's down there.
He's got the 1-2 right there, the 4. 3's across on the one side of the table by the pocket. The 7's sitting right on the corner of the side pocket. And then we've got the 5, 6, 8, and 9 tied up the bottom. And he brought the 1 ball back down the table and did a pretty good job leaving the cue ball behind the 2. Rick's going to have to...
Yeah, I don't know if he could see the edge of the 1. He's kind of jacked up on it. He's going to put a little spin on the ball, and he misses.
Just misses it.
And the bad part about it, now he just left him with the 1-9 combination.
Yeah. Now,
I'd have pulled out my jump cue there and made sure I hit that one.
I would have fouled. I think I would have just fouled the 9. So James is lining up the combo, but I wonder if he's going to shoot it from there, just in case he doesn't make. Okay, no.
You take this. You hit this. You want to hit this a little firm, just so that if you do miss, you don't leave that 9 sitting there hanging in the pocket. See, that's what you did. You did. I mean, he made one. The pool gods were with him on that shot.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what you didn't really want to do. If you hit that ball soft, sometimes you can rattle that 9 ball in the corner pocket and hook yourself, and then your opponent just gets out on you. But in that case,
it worked out.
It worked out for him.
It worked out.
You might see him try to take a whack at the 9 ball here. You might see him try to bank this ball. I don't know if this other ball down here by the corner is in play. No, it must have been. So he's going to go ahead and go for the out. That's a good shot there.
Yeah. So he's got the 3 ball here to run down the corner. The 4 balls, what he just shot the 2 past.
Well, his problem's down here where the 5, 8, and 6 are at.
Yeah.
That's where his problem is. So he's going to have to figure out how to get in there. Yeah, the pool gods were smiling on him a little bit there, but he's still.
Oh!
Now that's the pool god shining on you right there.
There was
14-15. Carrillo only leads by 1. We're getting down to pressure time.
That was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Oh goodness, this is turning out to be an absolutely great match.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that Rick would just go ahead and run away with this match, and James just isn't going to let it happen. I was outside checking the weather just a little bit ago. James came out for just a short break. We talked a little bit out there, and he says, he goes, Hollywood, I didn't come to lose. And I said, hey, you're proving that now.
Right. He's doing a great job. He's, just when you think he might have put himself in a spot where you could get down on yourself and maybe mentally put yourself a little out of the game. He's caught himself back up and put himself right back in it. So.
Hey, he's a 9-ball break away from tying this baby up.
Yep, and we saw how close he got with that last one. So let's see if he does it again. He's breaking the 30th rack of this match. This will be the 30th rack. That's kind of nuts when you say it out loud.
Yeah, it is. See what kind of break he can put on here.
Ooh, step up, think about it for a second. Something I don't think enough players do, where they get to that and something just doesn't feel right and they still go through with their shot.
You got to make sure you're mentally prepared. But we hit that like a ton of bricks too.
Yeah. He almost pocketed the 9 down there in the corner. It would have been spotted. In
Well, in this case, it's a good thing that it didn't, because I mean, he would have no shot whatsoever.
Well, he doesn't now. He's tied up behind the 7 ball. The 1 ball's here in the middle of the table. The 2's along the side. The 5 just down from it. 8 ball and the 6 ball at the top corners. And the 3 and the 9 down at the bottom rail. So he's going to either...
I think what I would do here, I mean, I think he's gonna go. He looked like he's lining up to kick to make it, but I'd push the cue ball down there, tap that 3, and get it away from the 9, play the push shot, leave the cue ball down on the rail. But he's gonna take a kick shot at it, see what happens here. Yeah, see that's. I mean, I believe the 1 probably goes by the 6 there, or Rick can definitely cut it in the corner. But the problem is now he's got the 3 and that 9 lined up down there, and that's why I think I would have taken my push shot, went down there and knocked that 3 out of there, and brought it up at the table a little bit, and left my cue ball down there, left him long on the 1. But it's easy to say from here.
Right, absolutely.
Like I said, I ain't never lost a game from back here ever.
We'll say what's on our mind and leave it to them to show us where we're wrong.
But here's the shot that I was worried about, right?
Yeah,
here.
because now you have to play, because he left it almost straight into the side. He didn't leave a lot of angles, so and he's so close to the rail, it's gonna be kind of hard to draw. Which
see, he doesn't have to get back on the other side of the 3. He can carry him off the 3 ball and make the 9. Yeah, you did get a draw back. Now, you still might see a carom shot here, but I believe now you're going to see the combo.
I think the combo is probably safer than the carom. A little more control.
Yeah, but if he plays the carom shot
he's
here,
looking at the carom.
He not only can hit the 3, but he'll knock the 3 down table, and if he misses the 9, then he can leave him tough. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, see, the carom shot was the shot. There it is. Carrillo goes up 16-14.
That was pretty. All right, so here we go. 31st rack of this set. Here comes Rick. Up 2. Puts a womp on it, but I don't...
He didn't make anything. This table here just isn't giving up much for making balls on the break. We've seen a lot of dry breaks in this match.
Mm-hmm. So we got the 1. Rick, James getting ready to shoot. Looks like he's going to try to cut it. The 4 ball here, which is going to probably protect the scratch on here. Ooh, but he just misses it. Ooh, he's not happy.
Yeah, you can see by his body language. He knows the match is tied. Rick's 2 games away from winning this. He's got to win 4. Mm-hmm. So and then even in Rick's case here, I mean, the pressure's still on him too, because you brought a few balls and then all of a sudden you leave your opponent just a couple balls on the table and you miss. It's just the next thing you know, it's 16-16, and now you got to race to 2 for the whole ball of wax, and that can get that's a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah. He's got the one ball there. He just pocketed. He's got the 2 ball here in the center of the table. He's going to run it down. The 3 balls on the bottom corner or top bottom corner, I guess you'd call it. The 5 and the 7 are kind of lined up. The 6 and the 9. Whoa. He's going to get lucky here. No.
No, he's
And the 2's gonna
James
slide.
has got to.
He's got a shot now. The
No.
7-5 is the only.
Here, the shot here is you play this in the side and let the ball roll back down. He's going to play it in the corner, which this is not what I would do, but he's got a better look at the angle than I do.
Oh.
That's why there. I mean, you can hit that pocket speed, roll it into the side pocket, and that cue ball would have naturally rolled back down for the shape on the next ball. But it, like I said, when you're sitting here, it's easy.
This is, and Rippy's got a point. I don't think this is the easiest out right here.
Oh no, by no means is this an easy out.
Because you got the 3 ball down here, and the 4 ball is not quite on the rail, but it's up at the top of the table, and
He's looking at it now, but he's going to hit this with just a little bit. Let's see what he decides to do here. But the key is the 2 balls that are on the rail over here by the rail tied up together. It's the 5 and the what? The 7.
Yeah, 5 and the 7.
Okay, well the 5 and the 7. That's. I mean, he could leave shape coming up off this 4. He could leave it for a carom shot to the 7 in the side. He might be looking at that, or if he can get the right angle on it, he'll go ahead and come down off this 4 ball and try to break that 5-7 loose. So let's see what his plan is here. He got a lot straighter in there than he wanted to. He went ahead and elected to play safe. Just make sure he doesn't get it in front of the side pocket, which he didn't.
And it's one of them tricky spot because he can see it enough to hit it, but it's gonna be.
And he's gonna go ahead and hit it on that side of the ball, and I would have elected to kick in behind the 8 and try to kick and stick it.
Right.
But
He did move the 5 and 7 a little closer to each
but
other.
the problem is now he's left. He's definitely left. If Rick puts a good smooth stroke on this 4 ball, that cue ball is going to naturally come down, hit right on the other side of the side pocket, and break that 5 out of there. He also could elect to play safe here. He could dink the 4 down, try to lock it up on this 8 ball here. But let's see what he decides to do. I think you're going to see him stroke it and knock that 5 out of there.
Ooh.
There it is, right there.
Beautiful.
And now the good thing is now he's got the shot on the 5 and that 9 sitting out there, and that'll help him stop the ball. Because he did leave himself on the rail, so he can slow roll this, hit it with pocket speed, and the cue ball. Yeah, he might be at too much of an angle. It might not hit the 9 ball.
No,
but
yeah, I think it'll go.
he just needs to
past
hit
it.
this with pocket speed.
If I'd have made that bet with you, I'd been shaking on my fuse right now.
Because this right here is going to be the shot of the match more than likely, unless for somehow, if Rick was to come up and miss this ball, he'd somehow hook him behind the 9 or something. But he definitely has to cut this shot.
Oh. Yeah, he's looking.
Nah, he I don't think he's looking to play the 9.
No,
I'm looking to see.
he's using it
He's
as
looking
a-
to see if the cue balls are going to hit the 9 to help him keep shape on the 6 down here in the corner. I don't think you'll see him hit it with much speed. Yeah.
I think he saw that it could go,
Well,
but I think it, like you said, I think it was more of a blocker.
Well,
and
it was a
shape helper.
two-way shot. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, if you knew it was going to hit the 9 ball, make sure you make the 5. And hey, if the 9 goes, it goes. Otherwise, the cue ball stays right where it's about at right now, and and then you run out from there.
Right. And not making the 5 ball kind of hurt a little bit because James should be able to get out. I think I got.
Well, I don't like the angle that he left himself here. I would have definitely brought the cue ball out more towards about where the spot is to give myself some room to maneuver the cue ball around, because now he just a little low right, bring it back up off the rail, play the 7 in the side. That's what I would do. Let's see if that's what he does. Okay. Well, he elected to go forward with it and go
Yeah.
off the other route. Same thing though.
The
Same
six,
thing. It
the
all
six
depends
was a
on what
little
you're
deeper in the
comfortable with.
pocket. Yeah, the 6 was I think deep enough in the pocket that he could cheat it a little bit to get that roll. Otherwise, I don't think he.
Yep, 7 in the side. Stop it. I had to stop that shot. But
Yeah,
no,
so
he
you-
should be straight enough with an 8. You can just follow it right up, play 9 in the other corner pocket.
You have to find. Ask Chris.
Look
at that.
Playing with danger there,
Yeah, that-
James. But
that
all
was-
right, he's gonna.
It turned out well, but it didn't look like it was going to at first.
Yeah, that's a little dangerous there.
Right. So with that
All right.
one, he brings it within 1 again. 16-15.
He's been in this match all night long.
He's not going away, that's for sure.
Well, he jumped up to a 2-0 lead right away, and then, you know, it's been a close match ever since.
Yeah, I love it. I love the fight that's in there. He's not letting Rick run away with it, which is exactly.
He can't run away with it now.
Yeah,
There's no running away and hiding here now.
he's doing everything absolutely right. That's for sure. All right, so rack 32 of the set. Don't forget, you can be part of the conversation. Jump in here. Don't let Rippy and Tucker run away with all this chat box
Yeah.
property here, man. Get
Jump
in there.
in, say hello.
Yep. Let us know what you think. You know, tell your, did you think it was going to be this close? Who do you think is going to come out with it? You know, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, of course, and click on the bell, turn on the notifications so you can keep up with our upcoming streams. And of course, if you'd like to see things get better, help us out. There's a link in the description of the video where you can visit the TNT tip page and leave us a little present. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't know if he was playing a push shot there or what he was doing. I'm not quite sure. We're gonna find out here. If Rick picks the cue ball up, we'll know. Which he's not doing. He's hooked him on the horn.
Well, this is the 5 ball. He was shooting the 2.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
this
that
is
makes
the
perfectly
5.
good sense.
2 6s up the corner, 8 on the rail by the side, 4 here, 7 down on this side rail, 3 in the 9.
Well, that makes perfectly good sense. Then he got a good roll. He's hooked him on the horn, and the only choice Rick really has here is he's going to have to kick one rail at it and see if he can get a piece of the 1, and then you got to
ball.
hope the pool
He's
gods are on
shooting
your
a 2.
side. Or at the 2. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Somebody will make fun of you. I'm sure it'll be Rippy.
Hey, I can't see. Everybody knows I can't see. Hey, if anybody has ever seen me play pool, knows I cannot see.
But it's going to be tough kicking off there because I don't think it's quite that deep. But
Well,
it's,
if he's hooked on the horn enough, he might have a heck of a time, even kicking at it.
right,
He
Yeah,
might have
because
to
he's
try
gonna
to
have-
jack up on it and spin it to kick at it. I'm not sure here.
He's going to have to hit almost just off that diamond off the 8 there because I don't think he can get much better angle off. He might be just no. He looks like he thinks he's got
He's
enough.
going to
room.
lose a little inside English, try to straighten it up off there. Yeah,
Oh,
what
wow.
a shot. But he's going to leave him the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially he gave him ball in hand. I mean, now, now James just got to keep his composure here because now the table's wide open. All he has to do is just stay focused, draw this cue ball down for the 3 here, and
not try to
good
overplay
stroke.
anything.
He kind of jabbed at it a little bit, and now he's left himself tough. So now he's got a decision to make. Do you I mean, there's a couple different shots here. He's firing away at it pretty quick. Is he going to try to bank this ball? Nah, he's going to duck and cover behind the 7. He didn't quite get it there. No. He's left Rick a shot in the side for sure.
Yep. So the 3 and the 4 are tied up next to each other. Not touching, but they're right next to each other.
Well, if he makes the 3 here, he's going to bump the 4.
Right. Oh, for sure.
He might not be able to see it all, though. I mean, like I said, from our angle, it's tough to see. He might only be able to catch the right side of that 3 ball.
Oh, all right. You got this. I'll be right back.
Okay, Bud's gonna go out and get his camera out, and we're gonna do a little slow-mo action on this to see if he gets a good hit. I think what Rick's going to do here, he's playing the 3 in the side, but he's got to make sure that we get a good hit. Now, from my vantage point, that's a good hit, but we'll see what the camera says. And slow-mo says it was a good hit. All right, now let's see. Should be pretty elementary for Rick here, and I've used that elementary a lot tonight, and then all of a sudden I see a miss.
That must be your new commentary curse word.
Yeah. Pretty soon everybody's gonna be yelling at me about that. What was the last one? Methodical. This is
Methodical.
No, Rick's gonna be a little methodical here. He's gonna.
It's the Hollywood.
He's gonna be
drinking
methodically elementary. And he's going to go ahead and try to get. He's got to create himself an angle on the 7 here. He kind of got straight in on the 6, which I think what he should do is I'd back it up just a smidge and make sure you get an angle on the 7 because what he's going to want to do is he's going to want to play the 8 up here in the corner where he's at. I think you're going to see him back it up just a little bit. There you go. He backed it up a whole bunch. Used 2 rails, which is fine. Now you come back over here to the other rail and play the 8 straight up in the other corner. Just like so. But the problem is you don't want to get straight in. And he ain't gonna like that. You want an angle there. Now he's got to back it up on the short side of the 9 ball and play it in the other corner, which he could still do, but I think he would have preferred an angle.
Right. Uh-oh.
Well, that's why I'm saying. That's why he wanted the angle on that 8 ball. But
well, yeah, because it always sounds weird when people say it, but straight in
is never good.
It's never good. Yeah, it's not.
Unless it's the last shot you're shooting at.
Yeah, if there's nothing afterwards, yeah, straight in is usually.
You can put him straight in for me, and I'll still miss him by a diamond. Well, this would put Rick on the hill if he can make it. I mean, he's got to bear down on this shot. The key is he's going to hit it with a little low left, or maybe he might use center English on this ball. I'm not sure, but just got to make sure you don't go 2 rails and scratch up in the other corner. Oh, he banked it. He chose to bank it.
Oh. Well.
Boy, did he leave him tough. So now James has got a decision to make here. He can either sell out, try to bank it. He could just roll it. He could slow roll it and just leave it up against the rail, which Rick would definitely try to bank it then. You'll see a lot of the pros when they get in this predicament. What they'll do is they'll back the cue ball up, leave it on the rail, and get the 9 ball all the way up on the opposite rail. So let's see what James has got planned for him here. Just like that.
Nice.
That's exactly
very
what I was talking about. See, even I know what I'm doing sometimes.
Wow, that sounded really professional.
Yes, it sounded like I knew what I was doing.
That was scary. Hey, Mr. Galley, what you doing, buddy? We streamed a tournament that Kyle ran up in Princeton.
Is it Kyle or is it?
It's Kyle.
It is Kyle.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember if we were.
He had me all messed up on the way he had it on Facebook.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that's not. Hey, Kyle, that's not how it's spelled on Facebook. Just so you know.
No. It's about a
month. Hey, Kyle is the prettiest guy that's ever played pool in his life.
The softest
and he's got soft hands too. Soft hands, and he's the prettiest guy ever.
Look at this.
We are going to have a tie game
again.
No, I'm giving you the business, Kyle. You were real nice. You ran that tournament up there real well. Or I should say, all your helpers did a great job. You just looked pretty while you were there.
You were the pretty face.
Yeah, we talked about your soft hands. We heard about your soft hands,
Look
and
at
we got a game here, folks. 16-16, Brashaw and Carrillo.
Wowzer. Nothing against James. Didn't see it coming.
None of us seen it coming.
And
James says, "Hey, I'm putting my ass whooping boots on tonight, and I ain't going down without a fight."
No, you're taking it. If you want it, Rick, you got to take it.
You got to take it from him.
And I admire the guy.
And here's the thing, with it being a winter break situation, I mean, Bradshaw is sitting with only 2 games to go. It's a race to 2 for the whole enchilada. You could see 9-ball break, winner, chicken dinner.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you very much. Yeah, and we've seen he came real close. He's had a lot of nice breaks, and he came real close to that 9-ball couple breaks ago. So it's a distinct possibility.
Hey, anything can happen in 2 games of pool, because now you can think whoever the better player is in this situation. You can say, well, Rick's way better than James, or he should never lose this match. But in 2 games of pool, anybody that plays the game of pool knows in 2 games of pool, anything can happen. So all bets are off here. Now it's just a matter of who can grind it out, and sometimes a little luck will go on your side too.
So here we go. Rack 33 of this match.
I was confused as hell. What are you trying to do? He's like, how the fuck you hit that?
Yeah, if we could ever get Kyle down this way, that's what we're going to nickname him. We're going to make him the prettiest man in pool.
Yep. Absolutely. So James breaks. He does manage to drop something. He's got the 2-3-9 over here in the corner. The 6-ball just ahead of the cue ball. The 1-ball's just up the rail, just shy of the side pocket. The 4-ball just past the spot. 8 and a 7 up towards the middle of the table near the side rail.
Yeah, the key here is he's jacked up on this because he's going to try to keep, get back down here for the.
Oh, he catches.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of. Whenever you take them kind of shots, that would happen, and you didn't want to leave this shot here. Now I don't know if he can see enough of it to play the 9 or not, but we'll.
Well, yeah, but if he can't, there's enough carrying room there.
Yeah, he could carry it. He can also slow roll it off the 1, duck in behind the 3. What is that down there? The 3,
2 and the 3.
The 2 and the 3, and just duck in behind them balls. Leave him safe.
What do you do in this situation? If you're Rick, tie game, race to 2, basically. What do you do?
I throw my hands up in the air and say, let's call it even. I don't want to lose. Hey, that's the only way. That's the only way I can win. You asked me. I told you.
I asked you. You did tell me. So.
And he made the combination shot. Puts Rick on the hill.
Oh.
Yeah, that shot was costly. When James jacked up on that, I was concerned that bad things could happen. But like I said, in 2 games, anything can happen. Rick's break.
Yep. And we saw recently similar score like this during that Joe Valente thing. That's what set up the double dip in the Joe Valente.
Yeah.
2-1 Rick snapped off an 8-ball break, which they decided was a win in the Joe Valente. And
crazy things can happen in this game.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
Yeah,
things.
and being 9-ball. I mean, we'll see what happens. So he's breaking rack 34.
Well, here we go, folks. We only got a couple of games left. Let's see what happens. Rick breaks, and
that was ugly. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That was freaking ugly. He's got the 1-9, 1 sitting on the spot, the 9 just off of it.
Now let's see if James feels the pressure. Let's see if he bangs this. You may see him take a whack at this and try to make the 9 somewhere. No, he played the smart shot. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's so.
Some guys will get in that position, and they know the guy's on the hill, and they'll take a big swing at it and just try to slop it in somewhere.
Right.
James showed a lot of class right there and a lot of heart. He played the shot he was supposed to play. Let's just put it that way.
Rick was looking at that like he could sneak between that 2 or the 9 and the 6.
Yeah,
He's still looking
He might
at
be
it.
able to.
Maybe he's looking to move the. I mean, moving the 9 ball out of here, fouling and moving the 9 ball out of here is not a bad play.
And I don't think that's what you're gonna see here. If he's aiming in there, that means he can touch that 1. That's what he's trying to do. He ain't gonna try to move that 9 ball there. That 9 ball's in no trouble of going anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did he make it? Oh.
Well, now if we can just, if James keeps his composure here, now here's another chance to win another game. I mean, he's got the opportunity. He's at the table. He has control. He's just got to keep his composure.
He's got the 1 ball up here on the rail, just shy of the corner. The 7's up at the top of the table. 2's just shy of the side pocket here. Then we got quite the little congestion area down here. We got the 3, 5, 8, and the 4 kind of crowning around the bottom pocket. The 6, 9.
Yeah, but you play the 2 on the side here. It is a tough shot. You got to make sure you put good stroke on it, and that'll give him natural shape to the 3 ball down here, and it'll get him to where he's got to be. He's just got to make that was the shot. See, the cue ball come back right where I told you it would come, but he's left Rick in a bit of a predicament, and I think what you might see here is Rick might hit it off the rail, try to hide the 2 either behind that 7 and get the cue ball all the way down here behind all these blockers at the end of the pocket. I think that's the shot you're going to see because I don't know if it benefits him to try to cut it because there's too much in the way. So we'll see what he decides to do here.
He's looking at the cut.
Man, I don't know if he's trying to cut it or if he's trying to hide it.
Ooh.
Yeah, see
I
that?
think it's hard to say. I mean,
No,
I think
he still left him tough. Now he's got to make a decision.
Right. He about puts James in about the same quote he was.
You put me in that position, I would have ducked every time.
Oh yeah.
I'm a ducker.
I'm hiding. I'm hiding.
I'm a ducker. I'm playing hide and go seek at that point. But hey, they're going for it.
Jim, I see you asking, and Chris is right. You can definitely hit us up on the Facebook page. Did he get it? Oh, he made that too.
Yeah, the problem is he's stuck on the 3.
Yep.
What he needs to do here is he needs to roll off this 3 ball. He can't make it. Now he's going to go the other direction. I don't know if I take this shot.
Oh.
Okay.
was
Tapped it
just a-
easy. Sometimes a lot of guys have, you go up there to try to hit it easy and you either don't hit it at all or
Yeah.
or you hit it
Whiff
too
it.
hard or double hit it
No,
or
this
something
is-
screwy.
And it came back off the rail, which helped
Yeah.
Rick.
And Rick's got it
That's harsh.
hit good now. Now James is really, really behind the 8 ball here, so to speak. No pun intended, because he's
Right.
not behind the 8 ball.
It's close to the 8 ball, but it's,
He's behind the 5 ball in this circumstance. And he can get, he's got 2 little rails here and kick the 3 out. He's got to hope for a roll here, though.
he's got to get a rail.
And I don't believe he got a roll.
No, he did not. Really get Rick ball in hand, which is not what you want to do with Rick.
Not in this position, not with him on the hill.
No. That was a situation where you kind of had to let that one eat, just kind of put some stroke behind it and really get it going.
He's going to go ahead and play this in the side pocket, which is going to give him natural shape right into there. He's right where he was just laying his cue is about where he wants that cue ball. Just can't get too excited and hit it too hard. And right there, that's right where he had his cue, and that's right where he going to play it. Now he can put a stroke on this one. Now he can go all the way down the table if he feels like it. He could stun it with a little inside English and just leave it. Leave it sit on that end of the table, or he can stroke it, let it come all the way down to the bottom rail and all the way back. It all depends on what he feels comfortable with. You'll see a lot of players do different things in this situation here.
Ooh.
Yep, just let it come down the table, and that leaves him shape. The problem is he might be too straight.
Yeah, I think you might be right. It's our angle for those.
He's scratching his head. He don't like it.
And he's too straight, and he's a little closer to the. It's a long shot,
Now
especially as straight as it is.
He's got to be able to hit this with just a little right English, bring it off the rail and back up, and there you go. But herein lies this problem.
How's he gonna get up?
How is he going to get up to the 7 ball? He's straight in with the 6. He doesn't like it.
Nope, it's not happening. Well, we got to say here, Jim. Chris is talking about hitting us up on Facebook. You can get a hold of us. Basically, all a Tuesday night fight is there's somebody you really like to play a one-on-one match and you'd like to have it streamed. You can hit us up. Pick a venue. We can and talk to us and see what we can do about getting to the venue you want. You can come here and play. And we can just get a hold of us and see what we can do and we'll come stream a heads up match with you and somebody and let everybody see you guys battle it out for bragging rights and stuff like that. It's a ton of fun. This is our 3rd Tuesday night fight. This is the 2nd one that Mr. Carrillo has been part of.
Yeah, everybody seems to want a piece of that guy.
Yeah, they do. They seem to do it.
Well, he's been on 2 Tuesday night fights and he ain't lost one yet.
No, because Jeremy
Coy.
Jeremy Coy, didn't he challenge Rick? Rick didn't.
He challenged him.
Oh!
He tried to go for the big draw, and you might see a hill matcher.
Oh.
I believe the 6 clears the 9. He's just in that situation here. It's just all about nerves. If he's practicing at home on his bar box, he just hits the 6 ball in, hits it off the round, comes down for the 7. It's kind of ABC, or he might draw it down over there to it, depending on what he feels comfortable with. And that's what he did.
Nice shot. And Jim, if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, you hit it, you'll see a nice little message come across the screen there as it drops the cool little TNT coin into our mug there. Be subscribed to our YouTube channel.
Or if you would like to just come directly to my house and drop off a couple hundred in cash to the mailbox, I'll use it for drinking.
And he awesome. I thought I'd recognize the name. I wasn't sure, but I figured I'd throw it out there just in case. And we appreciate you for it, Jim.
And if you do want to drop cash, just leave them a message, and I can give you my address, and we'll get that figured out.
Or you can visit the link in our description and leave us a tip to help us make our streams that much better.
Which is probably what you should do. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, granted, ooh.
He tried to leave it hanging. We might. We're going to have ourselves a hill match here.
It very well could be, because I suppose giving Hollywood drinking money could make our stream a little better.
Oh yeah, you should hear me. You should hear me do streams when I'm drinking. If you go back and listen to and we're not going to bring it up tonight what I said, but
the Bucky duck shot.
Yeah. yeah. That was after slugging down about 19 beers.
I don't want to. I'm not going to say
we
it.
can't jinx it. We can't jinx it. Don't
it.
say anything. Let's let him bear down and make the shot. And ladies and gentlemen, you say it, bud.
Hill.
It's Hill.
Oh my gosh.
One game for the whole ball of wax.
Oh. And James has the break.
Who would have ever guessed that this match would have went Hill? James Brashaw's teaching us all of this.
Yeah, I feel bad saying it. I mean, I'm not completely and totally surprised, but I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't.
I don't know. They're not gonna back and jack it, Mike.
I'm not. We couldn't ask for a better match. That's all I gotta say. We could not have asked for a better match.
I mean, we could have asked for a better couple of commentators.
Yeah, well,
but I don't know about the match part.
That's beside the point. On our Friday night tournament, Jim, that we do here, the race to skill level, James is a 3 to Rick's 4. So here we go, 35th rack of this match.
And
Hill.
final one.
Yep, and final rack. Hill. James stepping up to break.
I'm almost speechless. Which is hard for me to do, to be honest with you.
I have to remember how we did that. So James doesn't drop anything, leaves the 8 hanging in the corner, He does appear that the 1 ball might be hidden behind the 6. He might be able to get a piece of it. But we've got the 1 and just ahead of the spot in the center of the table. The 2 is over here at what would be the top side pocket. The 4 ball is up by this other corner. And then we've got quite a little wad down here. The 3, the 6, the 7, and the 9 down in this corner.
All I can tell you is if the 1 ball goes here, and he makes the 1 ball, it should leave him shape. But I just don't know if he's hooked here. I mean, oh wait, is the 1 by the spot?
The 1's right here. This
Okay,
is the 5 by by
I
the
see.
spot. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if he can get anything.
I don't know if it clears the 6. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it's my next mission as I'm working.
All I need is just a bigger TV.
Right. Well,
I need a lot of things, but one of them's a TV.
to help our current situation, a TV.
Hence why I'm single. You know.
Right. But we did try that one Tuesday night fight. We tried a more directly overhead view, which worked pretty nice. But
You want to see the players moving
Right,
around. You
but
got to put a face to the
with the
name.
2-camera shot, I'm going to work on a more overhead view and focus instead of. I've been on the Friday nights. I've been doing 2 cameras, focusing on
Correct.
one table, and then giving you a shot of the other 3. So, thank you, Jim. Thank you. But I think I might try Jeremiah. What's going on, buddy? So here goes Rick.
Oh, he took a kick at the 1 and he missed it. And I'm sure he tried to hit it.
He didn't call push, did he?
No.
Did he really just give up ball in hand?
He's giving ball in hand.
What?
James.
Have you been reading the stuff you're typing, Rippy? Come on, man.
I don't know if Rippy knows it, but I got a really, really nice cue that just showed up at my house I spent about 4 or 5 days ago now, and I'm gonna put it up for sale if anybody's looking for a real nice
Oh.
cue. I got one.
I'm noticing James hasn't picked up the cue ball yet. Maybe he did call a push.
No, he must. I'm confused. I'm confused because it looked like he. I mean, we can't say anything, but it sure looked like he tried to kick at the 1 and he didn't hit it, and I'm slightly confused. I'll be honest with you. And he must have called a push because
That was the strongest push I've ever seen.
yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen that either.
And he gets the 1 and the 8 in that. And I think
Well, right here, all he has to do right here is keep his composure. I mean, this is the 4 ball right up here.
2, 4.
You just need to hit this hard enough just to get the 2 on the side, or hit it hard enough to go down the rail, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And this is an out. This is an out right here.
Oh!
Jeez, why you just didn't have to hit it that hard.
Oh no. Oh. That was harsh.
Yeah, there was just no need to hit it that hard. He could have. Now I'm not, we're sitting here and I couldn't quite tell the angle, but even if he was going to go down to the rail, he needed to, put a little bit of low English on it so that way it would, wouldn't go straight to the corner pocket, and it did. And unfortunately for him, he's left.
Like you said, it was an out.
Yeah.
And with ball in hand, it's even more of an out.
Mm-hmm.
Although the 6, I don't know, the 6 will go past that 7, I think.
He's definitely going to take a good hard look at this.
See past it.
You're fine.
Oh, he changes his mind, comes around to the other side of the 3 ball here. Because you got to come back up the table for the 4. There he goes.
Yeah, the key is not to
Ooh.
leave yourself short, and he left himself short. If you're going to hit that shot, I mean, you can hit that shot hard enough to go all the way to the other rail with no fear of scratching. But you get a little nerves going, and sometimes you try to play too perfect,
Right.
And that can really screw your game up.
Well, and Yeah, I mean, and when you've been playing as well as Rick has tonight, I mean, you kind of, I guess, have that much faith in yourself. This is going to be rough, and I think Jim might be right. Here might be a good time to just play safe.
The problem
where
is
is-
the problem is your Hill here. He's a good banker of the ball. If he banks it, he's going to come up with some shape here. I would rather take this ball here and take my chances. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. He can hit it thin, leave it over on the round, try to leave him a real tough bank shot or something like that, or try to get the cue ball down behind that 6-7. He could be doing that too.
I think he's trying to put the 4 ball down there.
No, I don't think so. I think you're going to see the cue ball go down there, but we'll see who's right. See,
Oh, okay, yeah.
There is the cue ball, but he's got to get it behind there.
Uh-oh. He catches that 5, and I think he left James a shot.
No, James has got the shot, but now James has got to execute. In all reality, what he's got to do here to get shape on the 5 ball, he has to hit this ball. He's either got to hit it pocket speed and leave it down there and accept the fact that he's got to be a shot maker at that point, or he's got to hit this ball with some speed and go 2 rails and then get it back over here closer, go back up to the other rail and back across. Let's see what he decides to do, because if he puts straight draw on this, he'd have to draw it all the way back to where he's standing to get behind it. So let's see how he hits it. See, that leaves him tough.
Yeah.
That just leaves him tough.
I think there was a.
Well, he was trying to rail.
Right.
He was trying to rail around
he had
5 in the corner over on
think
the
he
other
had a
side.
little more.
But now he's left himself a combination. Now, don't get me wrong. He's got to hit this good, because this is. The problem with the shot is if he makes it, he's got to hit it with enough speed. He don't leave himself behind the 9 ball. That's the problem with this shot.
Or
Or do that.
Oh.
Or do that. That was the last thing that you wanted to see him to do. And Rick's Merry Christmas.
Oh. All that was missing was the bow.
Oh,
That
wow.
was harsh.
You go hill. You leave Rick Carrillo with probably the easiest 3 ball out in his life. He should execute this.
Oof.
And I'm going to leave all the sign outs and everything to Bud. I'd like to thank everybody for having me on tonight. And Rick Carrillo should make this shot right here. 17-year winner, Rick Carrillo. Go ahead, Bud. Sign us out, buddy.
That was amazing. Big shout out to Hollywood. Thanks for coming out and helping me out behind the mic.
Thank you, sir.
Mike tonight. That was amazing. Big shout out to, of course, to both of our shooters tonight. James and Rick put on a hellish show. We could not have asked for a better match. Don't forget, if you haven't already, if you're watching, first, thanks for stopping by and watching. It was always a pleasure to have you all here. If you ever want to challenge somebody and have it streamed, hit us up on Facebook or email. I'll put up this little note here you can check out. You can come have your own Tuesday night fight. It doesn't have to be here. We can work with you and get it somewhere else. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that bell to get the notifications for our future streams. And don't forget, if you want to help us make our streams that much better for you guys, maybe help us invest in some cameras and other angles and stuff like that, hit up that link in the description of the video, and it'll take you to the TNT Streamlabs donation page, where you can leave us a little tip that'll go right into making our streams that much better. We greatly appreciate any help you can offer. And again, thanks for watching. We will be back. Our next stream right now will be Friday night, as we come back to Wise Guys for our Wise Guys Friday 8-ball. You can find out more information on our Facebook page and get pre-registered for it over the TNT website at budiswiser.net. Really appreciate you coming out to watch. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Again, thanks to Hollywood. Thanks to Miss TNT, Chris, for her help tonight with everything she was doing. And again, Rick and James, what an amazing match. Thank you guys both very much. Have a great night. Thanks, guys.